not fucking with you niggas. Y'all been shaky like some strippers. What's in my cup? Boy, I'm off that liquor. Looking at me crazy, get you hit up with that flipper. I'm not fucking with you niggas. Y'all been shaky like some strippers. What's in my cup? Boy, I'm off that liquor. Looking at me crazy, get you hit up with that flipper. I'm not fucking with you niggas, don't care if y'all fuck with me. All up on the nigga page, tryna keep up with me. All in private talking down, but they know what's up with me. In my presence, show respect before that shit get ugly. I had some pussy niggas I had to cut off. What it is, what it ain't, it's your boy Low Key V.
And it's your main man K3.
And this is
Paid N Bazed.
Well, we get money and wash our ass. Yes, sir. Man, as y'all can see, we got a special guest in the house today. A very special guest.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? It's always special when we have other podcasters on the show.
It'd be much smoother.
Yeah, because they kind of already know what come with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure y'all already know his face from one of the biggest podcasts coming out of Florida. We got Ratchet in the building, man. Give it up for Ratchet from the We Are Florida podcast.
What's good, man?
How you feeling, bro?
Taking it easy, man. Just chilling up here working in Duval this weekend. That's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And just want to, on camera, let y'all know, last minute we found out he was coming, reached out, real nigga, pulled up, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Man of his word. So we appreciate that, You've been doing your thing for a minute. We fuck with your podcast. We fuck with the content. Definitely one of the best podcasts coming out of Florida. Y'all be putting on for Florida. So
your ass be everywhere, bro.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Yeah, man, I be on that road, bro. Nigga be teleporting.
Nah, you got to. So we just want to give you your flowers on camera and tell you, man, you've been doing your thing. You're definitely inspiring us, and we appreciate you pulling up on us.
Appreciate
so we're going to jump straight into it, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in the podcast game.
Well, shit. First, I've been rapping, bro. I've been rapping for a long time, bro. I probably started rapping when I was probably like 11. Feel me? But I probably took it serious when I was like 17, 18. Stopped rapping for a little bit, probably like 6 months or whatever. Started watching podcasts and different interviews and different stuff like that. Me and my homeboys just sit around and politic every day and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So we was like, shit, let's start a podcast, you know what I'm saying? So I was one of the artists, you know what I'm saying, that's been on the road, like, doing songs with niggas outside of my city, you know what I'm saying? Actually reaching out to them and they reaching back, you know what I'm saying? So I took my artist, the shit I was doing as an artist, and put it into this, you know what I'm saying, podcast. Because, bro, I've been networking, you feel me? I done worked with some of the biggest people as an artist. And then, you know what I'm saying, even as a podcaster. So I always been able to, you know what I'm saying, be a people person, you know what I'm saying, communicate with others.
Yeah. That's definitely something that you already got, or you just gotta earn it and learn it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit major. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with us two, we ain't really people like that.
Yeah.
We are like that. We turn that shit on very well, but you know what I'm saying?
Right. But outside of this, like anything that has to do with networking, we are in the podcast. But outside of this, we kind of like homebodies for real.
Yeah, these be chilling.
Yeah.
Sure.
But that is a big part that comes with it. And I think that's kind of where we got the concept from too. You just be sitting and talking to your dogs all day about music, industry shit. And it's like
debating about every damn thing, you know?
And
so
it's
that's
like,
type
bro,
of time we was in.
We could be putting this out as content. Yeah. So I definitely
can't say the shit we really be saying though.
Right. Yeah, some of that shit. Some shit got to be behind the scenes.
Yeah, some shit got to be behind the scenes, but shit, that's why you got to make a
Patreon.
A censor, Patreon, censor page or something, you know?
Yeah. Coming soon, we finna make on. You got a Patreon?
No, I don't got no Patreon.
Okay.
I ain't really had no exclusive content where I couldn't show a bitch yet, you know?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we be saying some wild shit, but like, I don't think we said nothing yet. That's like, well, shout out to Amp.
We have, nigga be taking that shit out.
Yeah. So for anybody watching, like, that's thinking about starting a podcast and things like that, being that you have a very successful podcast, what's some advice you would give to them?
a team and believe in yourself. Really, like, don't be scared to, you know what I'm saying, network with others. Don't be scared to hit all different markets. Like, say if you do got a podcast that's based on one thing, go hard at that one thing. You know what I'm saying? It could be relationships or whatever. It could be, you know, just about music or something. Because, you know, there's so many different podcasts out there now. So it's like, find your lane and what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Have you a team behind that, bro. Make sure you got the proper cameras. You know what I'm saying? Because people like quality. Make sure you got, you know what I'm saying, some kind of way where the people that you bring in your podcast, bro, they trust you. You know what I'm saying? To where it's security at your building. Not saying like security as in that, but they, you know, it's great. They gonna feel comfortable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just ways to move around, bro, and networking, not being standoffish, actually get out there in the field, you know?
Yeah. What are some of the things that you, like the early mistakes that you feel like you made that kind of helped shape how you move now? Fucked you up with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I was finna say the early mistakes probably just really understanding the business and the game of the shit at first. You know what I'm saying? Trying to monetize. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest things. Trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, your worth at the end of the day. So that's one of the biggest things. Right now, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what I'm trying to do next, you know what I'm saying, as well. Because, I didn't reach certain shit, but at the same time, bro, I'm trying to get bigger. Because, you know, in Florida, bro, like, a lot of the people I interview, a lot of the people, the rappers and shit like that, bro, they very standoffish, you know what I'm saying? So they ain't with the internet shit. Like, you know how we see these people from Cali, Chicago, all these motherfuckers big on the internet, you know what I'm saying? So you got to get a fan base to where they tuning in that bitch every day, thousands and thousands of people. Yeah, it's good that, you know, you get a big rapper or something, but it's good if you could have a character come on that bitch like Charleston White or somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody who really, the content gonna be good too.
Right. And they want to promote it.
And they want to promote it.
Yeah.
So you gotta figure out the lane that you want to go in. You gotta figure out the people that you want to be around and associate yourself with, for sure.
We done seen you done had some pretty big balls artists, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. I already know he was finna. So far, like, what would you say is like your favorite interview you did?
Some of the upcoming artists, because they kind of really be themselves instead of like worrying about what their PR team saying and shit like that. So really, some of the upcoming artists, a lot of the businesses, you know what I'm saying, just having fun, you know, shit like that, doing backstage performances and backstage interviews. Those type of interviews be fun too. But probably some that really like kind of like shaped how I was moving was this Stunner 4 Vegas. That was a great one. We did Charleston White, you know, like Kodak, that shit was fun. You know what I'm saying? Webby was fun. You know, getting a shout out from Boosie and Plies, that shit was fun. A-Ball MJG. Shit.
Some heavy hitters.
Yeah, it's just big names, bro. Just big names. I mean, when you can reach those type of people, bro, it's like, damn, how far can I really get this shit?
Yeah. Exactly, bro.
We want that Charles and White interview.
Yeah.
Say.
Yeah, like, I was actually going to ask you, because we talked about when them two niggas had, like, Charleston White come on, really, and just to sell out, really, and then he walked off stage and shit.
Loaded,
and we kind of talked about it. And how you feel about shit like that? Like, are you a type of nigga who feel like all publicity is good publicity?
In his eyes, yeah, because I didn't see him talk to people like I've been having like a, you know what I'm saying, a connection with him since the podcast, but like I didn't see him say on different podcasts and talk to people and shit and tell people like, I'm gonna help you get your shit going. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit be scripted. He be doing, you know. He'll come in here and tell y'all like, I'm finna turn up, I'm finna flip this table, I'm gonna cuss both y'all ass out. Let it go out like that. But y'all probably thinking like, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But watch the next day what he do.
Yeah.
Watch what the numbers do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? He
true.
just know the play.
Okay.
I feel like he know the play.
Damn, that's a different perspective.
So that's what I'm saying. So with that, him walking off them shits and shit like that, bruh, shit damn near fake. You know, he just know how to turn these people channel up. That wasn't nothing.
Yeah, okay.
He was like, damn, they blew it, bro.
Yeah, because in my eyes, like, I feel like Charleston White, he one of them people, the antics definitely gonna always get people in, but the conversation, like, when you get good conversation out of him, that shit be elite, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, that shit just special with guests, like, you know how this shit go, like, like you might get a guest that and that's something else that podcasters up and coming. You gotta learn that every guest, just because they got a following and shit, that don't mean that the content gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like Charleston White, one of them niggas, I feel like just having him on and him talking, that's like doubling up like the reach that you gonna get, because that nigga he gonna say some shit like he gonna say some shit that's gonna have some legs, as opposed to we seeing them niggas do that shit that them couple times for that week, and that shit kind of was just here today, going tomorrow.
And you gotta pick out like cause I done had some good interviews with like somebody who done did 27 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? He come home, he never been on the internet, he never been nobody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rapping on nothing. He just an old man right now. But his story though, his story, brother, I'm talking about that shit went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of our biggest interviews too. Like dude named Ronnie Red, dude named OG Kim, like these people who just got real deal stories. You get what I'm saying? Even I don't know if y'all remember when Vlad had posted this one cat and he was standing in the pool of blood and he had died the next day.
Oh yeah. What was his name?
BTB. BTB Savage. So I interviewed his girlfriend, the one who actually shot the person. So that was a great interview. You get what I'm saying? And she was just, talking her truth and shit like that. So it was like, it was a different perspective, because now it's like, you want to get artists on your shit or you want to get stories. Yeah,
right. Exactly. And I think that's something that even we be talking about. Man, I love this shit, because we don't really. That's why it'd be good to have podcasts, because you kind of bounce off each other and shit. Pause. But that was crazy. But that was crazy. But when it comes to shit like knowing where you want to go with this shit, like, do you want to go after the artists or do you want to go after the stories? Because that's something that we talk about all the time. Like, I feel like a lot of people come on podcasts wanting to be seen as opposed to wanting to be heard. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you find the people who really just want to be heard, that's when you get that good shit.
And a lot of the people, like, you see these people online, like, who had a stature or a big following, a lot of them come in and they really don't be having shit to talk about.
They don't have nothing.
Or they just don't have the depth to keep up. You know? And then it's like, you trying to dumb yourself down because you kind of running circles around them while you talking. We've had that happen a few times. But I feel like it's a lane in podcasting for everything, and I'm actually learning what you just said. The stories, like, before I got into this, I only listened to like 4 different podcasts, like major podcasts.
So do you fuck with, I'm gonna ask y'all this question, do y'all fuck with Vlad?
So I watch some of the interviews.
Well, you know how people say like Vlad, like the police would do shit like that, but Vlad actually breaks stories, you know what I'm saying? He done broke some of the biggest stories that the internet done had, you know? But people don't look at it like that. People feel like, well, now that everybody else doing podcasts, they ain't really saying it no more. But back then, he was the only one doing it, breaking all these stories, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of like looked at his blueprint and how he moving. I watched the No Jumpers, I watched the, you know what I'm saying, the Joe Buttons and the Gillian Wallows and different things like that. Even the sports podcast, you know what I'm saying, all the Smoke, you know what I'm saying, different ones like that.
Yeah, I'm the same
where
way.
You can kind of learn
how
to ask the question, how you want to be, you know
the
what I'm saying?
different ways people do shit.
Even when the dude respond back to you on some just, you know, some chill shit, you still know how to keep that bitch going.
Navigate it,
Yeah, you gotta know how to navigate this shit.
I just ran across a podcast on TikTok. It's a white boy. He went to prison. He's like, so he started a podcast because he told his story about how he was a nerdy white boy in his early 20s who went to prison, and how like his experiences in prison. So now his whole podcast is about having people from prison who you wouldn't likely expect to have went there and telling their stories, bro. The podcast so raw. Like, these are people that's not known. Like, he had a white girl on there, looked like Katy Perry, talking about how she was a cat burglar and made over $10 million. I'm talking about storytelling skills immaculate. I'm like, I'm in that bitch glued. Like, not how I be glued to these celebrity interviews and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Most of the big people, bro, that got the big numbers on the interviews, is be like regular news. Like all them dudes in Chicago, they telling their stories and, you know, also putting whatever else they want to put out there. But most of them in Chicago, and most of them, like, you know, these big platform cities that's got these big platforms and shit, they mostly just telling their stories, bro.
Okay, that's real. And before we get into like these different segments and things like that, Is there anything you want the people to know about you that they don't know, that maybe they don't see on the podcast, or any ventures you got coming up that you want to promote or anything?
Man, just stay tuned in, man. We just gonna keep getting bigger and better. That's it.
Okay.
All right, one more question before we go. Like, what's your approach to, like, I see, like I said, your app be everywhere. So, like, what's your approach without giving up too much of the sauce to, like, expanding and, like, you know, just building the brand bigger and bigger? Like,
Just
what you feel
networking, bro. Just really putting your boots on and really understanding like what you really trying to chase out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to reach the masses, if you want to stay moderate, if you want to stay, you know, where you at in your city, like I just told you, I'm chasing the Vlads and shit.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people that's out here that don't see that vision yet.
Yeah.
For We Are Florida podcast, but it's those type of visions that I got going on that I'm trying to reach and shit. Those type of goals.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. Like, and I like that you like a student of podcasting and shit too, cause like you definitely pick up on a lot of shit. Like,
sure.
Like even like me, just like I like Bill Simmons and like Ryan R.I.C.O, niggas like that. Them sports niggas, like noticing like, okay, these niggas do punch ins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause the sport should be real big on audio.
Yeah. For
so
sure.
like these niggas do punch ins when they come in certain situations, or even like white podcasts or like NPR or some shit, just seeing how motherfuckers navigate different situations and scenarios and shit. And then that shit you said about Vlad too, like Vlad, he do get a lot of flack, but as a content creator and shit like that, he does have a blueprint that's been followed a lot. Like now we got to say cheeses. Even shit like this, you know what I'm saying? Is all
even,
like kind
even
of
Breakfast Club, bro. You gotta. I mean, I give them their flowers and everything too.
For sure, Breakfast Club.
Like,
for sure.
It's just that radio wave, that shit kind of out, you know. But at the same time, like, you know, them boys still paved the way for a lot of shit.
And I feel like we in a place within the podcast industry where it's like a variety. So it's like you don't have to be set to one thing. Like, it's so much different things. I think what I like about your content is like, I feel like
it's
you
not
push
limited.
the same thing that we push, like Florida culture.
Yeah,
you know
Florida culture.
It's like a lot of people who not from Florida, they come in, they don't really know what Bazed mean. They always think it's Blaze, and it's like, no, it's a play on words, like Bathe, B-A-T-H-E, but Bazed with a Z, because that's how we talk in Florida, like, oh, go Bazed, shit like that. So it's like getting money and staying clean. But you could tell the people who don't know Florida culture, because you got to explain that to them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm big on, like, I'm from Duval, I'm from the city, we from the city, so we big on putting on for our city and putting on for our state, you know what I'm saying? So I like that you put on for Florida too.
For sure, most definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and where exactly you from?
Shit, Clearwater.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too far from here. Okay, for sure. So that was a good interview portion. We're gonna jump into our what it is, what it ain't segment real quick. Pretty much with the what it is, what it ain't segment. We just talk about some current events, and we just say whether that's what it is or what it ain't.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with Bronny and LeBron James. So, you know, we just seen Bronny got drafted to the LA Lakers, where, you know, his dad, one of the legends, LeBron James, plays for that team as well. And it caused a lot of debate and controversy, and people saying it was nepotism and things like that. So, you know, it's almost like nepotism is okay in other cultures, but when it comes to black culture, we the only people who like complain about it. So I just wanted to get y'all feedback. Is that what it is or what it ain't?
I mean, of course that's what it is. The nigga got drafted. He get to play with his son and shit. It's different levels to the shit of where I feel like people got an issue with it, you know what I'm saying? Especially because most of us don't come from that type of perspective that, like, most of us ain't got a daddy who can, like, put us in position to be on the biggest stages and the bright lights and then have enough influence to actually impact the decisions that's going to get us to where we need to be. So, like, I feel like black people just got a mentality of, like, you got to struggle. That's the only way it's going to be respected. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Bronny is a D1 athlete, and nepotism is big in the NBA, big everywhere. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it is. Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with nepotism. If you work your ass off to make sure that your family and your bloodline can have a better life than you did, because LeBron had to get it out the mud. You know, he came from a single mom. So I feel like there's nothing wrong with nepotism. We see it in other cultures. We see it in Jewish culture. We see it in Asian culture. We see it in every other culture where they build each other up and make sure their kids are straight and put them in rooms and places that they wouldn't be able to get in without their parents' influence. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I feel like that's what it is.
Yeah, I feel like I got like mixed feelings for it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause it's like to be honest, bro, I'm a sports dude, bro. I fuck with the sports tough, and you know, not even saying cause he LeBron's son. I just know if he wasn't LeBron's son, he wouldn't have got drafted.
He wouldn't have.
And on top of, you know, even if like LeBron was, you know, people pops and shit like that, of course you're gonna want your daddy to shoot you up there to the top. You know, that's what Pops got in that position for.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And he still had to do work to like be able to, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, because I do have mixed feelings on it as well, because I feel like this decision ain't what's best for Bronny. I feel like it's what's best for LeBron. Cause it's like a legacy. It's another notch on the belt type shit.
For him.
Yeah, but I don't feel like this helped Bronny in the slightest. I feel like Bronny should have. I feel like if he would have went to college or either went another route,
3-4 years.
Yeah, and then
the process.
and then you go to the pros. You'll be a serviceable player, and it's a little bit more respectable. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like KD winning his 2 rings. Like, yeah, he won the rings, he did the work, but niggas don't respect it because it was easier.
I don't really know it from that perspective because, you know, I'm not really big into sports. So I don't really know where he's at, like, when it comes to...
No, skill-wise, he was not supposed to be drafted.
Okay.
Yeah, skill-wise, point-wise, assist-wise.
Even though he did come off the heart attack and shit, like, Bronny... I think the perception of Bronny is different than what like the reality is. Like this is some like nerdy like sports shit, but like Bronny not a good shooter. Like he at no level has he shot like 40% from 3. Like his percentages be bad, all type of shit. So like he has all the skill sets and theoretically he's like can be a good player. You know what I'm saying? But right now he just not there yet. He just showed a lot of like he's just scratching the surface.
I think he's gonna regret playing on a team with his dad regardless. Because it's like, I understand they have a close relationship, but it's just like mixing. Like, I done try to do business with my dad, and it just, like, it's just, you don't want to, you already feel like
you fucking up. Nigga smack you in the back of the head and shit.
Like, then you got to see this nigga when you go home. He going to be talking more shit, all type of shit.
See how your daddy really be giving it up on the road.
So we'll see how it go, but all in all, as black man, I'm glad to see it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I hope to see him go far. Next, we got the presidential debate. We just had a debate between Trump and Joe Biden.
Yeah, Joe Biden. It's crazy.
Caused a lot of controversy and a lot of jokes, where people are just saying, ultimately, like, we're fucked because, you know, a lot of people, they aren't for Trump because of his presidency during his term. They feel like, you know, he didn't represent us well and things like that. And then Joe Biden, it's clear that there's a delay there. It seems like it's due to like old age. So
you talking about a delay?
I don't know how else to say it.
It is a delay.
He got a glitch.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like some AI robot shit. I don't know, but
nah, something wrong with that nigga, bro. Like that nigga, like he 99 years old, bro. Like it's
a clear difference between his debates 4 years ago and debates now. So is that what it is or what it ain't? Like we just fucked? Like
I think we've been fucked, bro.
Yeah, I think we been fucked. I don't think you really can pay attention really to it no more. Yeah, like you got a motherfucker.
Y'all plan on voting?
I'm gonna keep it 1K. I'm not voting this year.
Yeah, I'm not voting. But that's why I was gonna tell you though. Like the thing is with them two trying to be the president, bro. I think we've been fucked before like they came into the game. So now you just gotta really pay attention to the price rising and shit like that. Other than that, bro, just you can't do shit about this shit.
Right.
This shit. So like you gotta think how we just watched this LeBron and shit, this Tom Brady shit a couple years ago. Everybody controlling what they want to control. So. We don't even know what they're gonna be able to control like that.
That's exactly how I feel. I always say like, no matter who's president, I feel like the hood's still the hood. I'ma just go along with the flow.
Yeah, you just gotta pay attention to the prices and certain little shit. But other than that, bro, man, fuck that shit.
Cause I don't really get off on complaining about shit that I'm still gonna have to buy anyway.
Yeah.
Like, gas prices go up. Like I still need gas. Like,
that's like when eggs went up and shit. Yeah, I understand people getting mad and milk.
Nah, that shit was $5 a cart. I'm a four egg nigga.
Yeah,
6 egg nigga, 4 egg nigga.
I'm gonna be honest.
Bro, you said 4 eggs is
I'm gonna
crazy.
be completely honest. Like even with shit like that, like not even trying to sound whatever, but like I don't even really pay attention to like prices in the store.
Shit, me. Bitches go up.
Yeah, big
I mean, like,
boss player
Bro,
over here.
that's what I'm saying. You ain't bro, just for 10 wings and fries, them shits to move to like $13.99.
I ain't gonna lie. Now,
$16.
McDonald's just got crazy. Like
Yeah, McDonald's is, bro, you can't buy a Happy Meal for over like under $8.
Nah, that shit crazy. I went
$7,
there and got like a McChicken. That shit was like down at $5. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
What we doing? Like,
Ain't no McDoubles, all that.
what happened to the America I used to love?
Nah, for real. Popeyes expensive as fuck. Nah. That shit crazy.
Keep talking about you don't pay attention.
Yeah,
You gotta pay attention.
That's probably I've been talking to my girl. I'm trying to start budgeting. It's a work in progress. Okay. Lastly, we got Jeezy. Jeezy dropped his OK remix verse for JT. On her infamous OK song. He slid that bit. A lot of people saying it's that old Jeezy flow. And I just want to say, I told y'all, everybody kept debating on Twitter about whose sound that was when she dropped it. I said from the jump, I said, that's Jeezy. That's Jeezy in his prime.
Who thought otherwise?
They were saying some wild shit. They were saying Gucci. I'm like, that's clearly Jeezy. But basically, he did get some feedback of people saying basically like, oh, now he trying to run back to the black culture because of everything that happened with Jeannie Mai. He did address some things in the song. He addressed him holding the chopper.
I was just finna say, all I want to know is why you up that yap on that lady, bro?
Nah, he said he was just walking around the house with it. Sometimes you gotta let a bitch know, dog. Straight up.
Oh, that's what he said?
Nah, he didn't say that. I was just saying.
Look what niggas have put on your case.
No, that's not what he said. He said in the song, he was like, shit, like he had to let her, like he just walking around with it. He's still a nigga at the end of the day. That's what he said. And he said he's single as a dollar bill. So he kind of adjusted some shit in the song.
Nigga 50 talking about I'm single as a dollar bill.
Nah, that shit was hard though.
No, it was hard.
But do you feel like, is that what it is or what it ain't? Is he backtracking trying to get the black culture again because it didn't work out, or is that BS?
I don't feel like Jeezy ever left
Me neither.
black culture.
Yeah, he never left the black culture.
I'm like, y'all
he just
wasn't
did a verse
listening to
with
his
Gucci,
music.
so what the fuck?
Yeah.
That shit don't mean nothing about the race, bro.
People just don't like that he matured, but like he ain't
Yeah.
never like lead the black community.
But he was talking
shit.
mature back then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, even like like the Therapy for My Soul, when he did that song on that project, things like that. Like they acting like he was around this bitch doing pop music. Like, they tripping. Nah, so I say that's what it ain't. Okay, and then lastly, before we leave from this segment, we're gonna get into tweet of the day. So tweet of the day comes from LeVar at LeVar MCD on Twitter. Formerly known as Twitter, now known as X. So he said, once I see your face on a club flyer, you too deep outside. How y'all feeling about that? Is that what it is or what it ain't?
That club flyer motherfucker.
Nah, for real.
That club flyer motherfucker.
So is that a dub for
Nah, it ain't a dub. It's just like, damn.
Fucking club flyer.
I'm just saying. You ever took a girl serious?
Nah, like if I see you on the club flyer, like you said, that's real deep. And it depends on like who parties you
yeah, who
going to,
party
like,
you promoting and shit like that too.
Once I see you on the club flyer, like if that don't, bitch, I'm giving you one warning. Like, don't let this happen again.
Yeah,
After
like
that, I can't really take you serious.
Yeah, nah. Seeing you on the club flyer gonna definitely make me throw up in my mouth a little bit every time I.
I don't want no bitch on the club flyer, but I ain't gonna, knock them or nothing.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be like a little bit
Just
like
not
I'm
gonna-
gonna look
like-
at you. I'm gonna start
y'all
off looking
like
at you
door
a certain
girls?
type of way. Who?
Door girls?
Door girls.
Oh, the girls at the door.
Oh, that work the door.
They ain't strippers,
I
but
don't
they call
feel-
themselves not strippers.
I don't feel like that's as prevalent. Like you know what I'm saying.
No, but them hoes be hoes too. And the bartenders, man, so you gotta be careful. But you know what I'm saying, before we get into these topics, you know, typically we do have our guests stay with us every day, but you know, we know you have time for limited time.
For
We
sure.
know you gotta do interviews. We appreciate you pulling up for the interview portion and things like that. Before you head out. We still gonna finish the episode, y'all, but he gotta head out early, man.
Most
You
definitely.
wanna tell them all your social media platforms?
Yeah, We Are Florida Podcast. Go follow BL Ratchet, man. Y'all go follow Mix One Essentials. You know what I'm saying? And go follow First Tape, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we appreciate you pulling up, man. It's been a great interview and things like that. And we finna pull it around your way too. So y'all make sure y'all lock in and stay tuned.
Most definitely,
Check out
most
his
definitely.
platform. Y'all will see us
Definitely
on there.
appreciate y'all boys for having me on here, though,
Yes,
bro.
sir, man. Keep going up and keep doing your thing, bro.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, what it is, what it ain't, man. We back in this stand. You know what I'm saying? We had to make sure we got our guests out of here in a timely fashion. Shout out to boy Ratchet from We Are Florida Podcast for pulling up on us. So now, your favorite hosts. I'm talking about baby. Favorite two hosts. Cause y'all love solos. That's what they be saying.
Yeah, they fuck with it.
Yeah. What you on, bro?
I'm relaxing, bro. Like, it's a different vibe, bro.
Who do you think you is?
It's us again, bro. It's a different vibe, bro.
Feet on the count.
Yeah, you
It's
know.
crazy.
At least I ain't putting the soul
I'm
on the
surprised
couch.
you ain't. You know, you got on me about sword last week. Everybody, especially women, they always get on me about how I pronounce couch.
Couch? Why you say it like that?
Cause that's what my grandma said.
Couch?
They say there's no N in it.
It's not.
I know. but
Couch.
It's a couch.
Couch.
So how you supposed to say couch?
Yeah, just couch.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that. I like couch better.
Fuck. See? Yeah. All right. My topic is, we're going to start with my topic.
Yeah, let's get it.
Because I feel like that was a perfect segue. Is our culture, are we fucked up as a people? That meme I posted, that nigga, that bit, Benzino, and that bit, we losing as a people.
You know, black people.
I mean, you think this shit is funny?
I think I wouldn't say fucked up as a people. I think we handle trauma in a different way from other cultures, to where if you're not familiar with it, you would think it's fucked up.
That sound like a nigga who come from a fucked up family describing his family. Like,
No,
we hate each other, but if you really know us, you know that's how we show love.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, you got to think. Let's go way back to slavery. Like, as black people, we've always had to find light in the darkest of situations. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we find laughter in anything. We make a joke out of anything.
Speaking of that, is us trying to find the light in anything, or the light, what you said? Say that again?
Find the light in the darkness.
Find a light in the darkness through anything. Is that...
It's a trauma response.
But let's go deeper. Is that possibly maybe a form of self-hate? Is that possible? Is that possibly maybe a form of colorism, always looking for the light in the darkness?
Where the fuck did you going with this? You lost me.
I was on my Amanda Seal shit. Nah, but no, really when I mean, like, is our culture fucked up? Like, on the small level, like, just on a micro level, like, I do feel like Jacksonville culture, you know what I'm saying? It's, I say for boys, I can't really speak for women, but for boys, I do feel like our culture is fucked up.
Oh, you said boys.
What you mean?
You mean like little boys?
Yeah, because you gotta, like, you grow,
okay.
like, we growing the men, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do feel like our culture
I
is,
thought
like,
you was
fucked
calling
up.
men boys.
Oh, no.
What
Like,
you want?
boy,
The boys.
the boys and the girls.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
The boys.
Oh, you good?
Why you say boy?
Nah, yeah, but I don't even think that's just Jacksonville. I think that's black culture, period. I think we as men, coming from boys, are taught that we have to have a certain level of masculinity and like, you know, can't let your guard down, can't smile too much, you don't want niggas thinking you soft. You don't want a nigga thinking he can pull your card. You know what I'm saying? So it goes into that. But that kind of transforms into something that is unhealthy, because then it's like everybody want to be a thug, everybody want to be a gangster. Now you got niggas, they go from nigga I'll fight whoever to I'll shoot whoever to so
I think now it's getting better as opposed to when we was growing up. Like as far as the culture,
yeah, niggas could be hella sassy now.
Yeah, but at the same time, I do feel like just because we just talking on the micro level right now, like I feel like our culture in Jacksonville is kind of like bad because it's the who the hardest, who the most street, who the most whatever, but it's not really like we don't have a get money culture though. Yeah. We gotta kill niggas in violence like culture, but like we got a crash out culture really, and we got a crash out culture, bro.
The crash out culture goes along with this motion culture. It's about who got the motion. So if you crashing out or you always in some shit, it's like it goes along with motion. But let's be real, like.
But I feel like motion is like kind of new. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the motion shit is okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's when niggas just doing this shit just to have a name or. From being somebody who was like in the street and shit, a lot of niggas are not making money and don't give a fuck about making no money. Right. Niggas just bums, bro.
So that's why I'm saying, like, although the new word motion just came about, I feel like a lot of it has always been about a popularity thing. Yeah. Like, I want you to know I'm a crash out. Yeah. I want you to know like I'm crazy. Like, and it just be like, let's be real. And I think that's where it's bad in Jacksonville culture. Like, a lot of people feel like if they on a club flyer or they on even the girls, like if you shaking your ass or this or that, it's like I got the motion, but it's like it don't really be about the money. It be about I just want to be in these rooms with these people, with the cool kids and the popular crowd in Jacksonville, so I can feel like I'm one of the ones. But ain't nobody really worried about getting no money, and that's not everybody, because it is some go getters in Jacksonville. We know that it's some people who really
never that. It's just like when we look at this, when we look at the cities and shit, right? Like Miami, you know what I'm saying? They like, you know, let's keep it Florida. Okay. Like in Paid N Bazed fashion. We got, you may got like Tallahassee, like them niggas be moving, them niggas be having the bub and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get money out there. They country as fuck, but they get money out there. You know what I'm saying?
Them club promotions and shit, they get money.
Yeah. So like if you thinking of they think okay, them niggas get money off parties and they do their little shit down south in Miami. Them niggas be scamming, they be doing this, that, and the third. They be getting money, this, that, and the third. Here
we not known for nothing revolving around money.
Niggas, they be like, oh yeah, them Jacksonville niggas, like them niggas don't play, bro. Them niggas wicked.
Shit.
Them niggas bought that shit. Like them niggas.
They really from the Suns for real. They ain't got shit to lose.
Like, but it be that type of thought process. Like, of course, like it's niggas. It's like niggas get money out here. Yeah. But when you think of like the culture,
we're not known.
Yeah, the culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a hustle culture. It's a we thugging out here, bro. Niggas really on that. That's
actually
bro.
not
like,
good.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, I remember like having my son. I'm thinking like, damn, okay, like it's just the culture here, bro. Like, it ain't, oh, I want to be the nigga with the most money or da-da-da-da-da. It'd be like, I want to be the toughest nigga. Like, that's how we have the drill scene that we got now. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where niggas talking about killing each other, this, that, and the third. Niggas don't be talking about money and, like, niggas don't be talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, so.
That's true. And a lot of them little niggas who be rapping about it don't really have money or they're not money motivated. So it's like, you know, and it's because a lot of them, again, want to feel like they got motion, so they not gonna go work a job. Like, nigga, you not finna see me at the warehouse. Like, I got motion, I got name. I'm not finna go do this and do that. And they don't be understanding that, like, you gotta work for what you want to where you get to where you're trying to go.
Yeah, but not if you ain't. See, them niggas ain't on that path. So they ain't got the work that they gotta do to earn the name is to take it from somebody else or to earn it off somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Which is poor as fuck to me. Like, I just seen a video of like this white dude filling up his tank at the gas station, and you know the Kia boys had him pulled up one hop out, the other one sneak out, jump in the passenger side, take off. Like, I hate shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, taking people cars, robbing them, shit like that. Like, shit like that is not cool to me. It's poor as fuck. The older I get, it kind of disgusts me for real.
Yeah,
It's
because you
like,
know better type
yeah,
shit.
and you just want to take something that somebody else worked hard for. My thing is because, nigga, I work hard, bro. Like, I work hard for the things that I want. Like, I really work hard, bro. Like, I was just explaining to my girl the other day. She like, bro, when you get downtown, like, you sleep so much. And I'm like, I work hard. Like, outside of this, like, we do other things. We work. Like, this shit is a lot. And then you trying to run a business, then you trying to do other things. So if a nigga look at me and decide, yeah, I want to take his this or his that, his car or his jewelry, like, who the fuck are you to want to take what I worked for? Like, that's some poor ass shit. I ain't never looked at a nigga. If anything, if a nigga got more than me, a nigga got a big chain reviews and shit like that, some shit motivate me. Like,
Tight shit.
boy, I gotta get me some money, boy. I got to whatever. I ain't never sat and looked like I robbed that nigga.
Couple times I have. Some of you niggas look robbable, smackable, look real easy. Taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, I ain't never want to rob nobody.
I'm saying,
Like,
I can't front. I've seen it. Gotta be a corny nigga. For
Yeah,
Okay.
like I done seen niggas like with VVs on who I know like nigga can really smack you, bro. Nigga know you for real.
no, I
Like-
could point out a lame like you a goofy.
But yeah, it's not in me to be like to see that and be like, oh, he think he cool over there with that. I want that.
I've been a hater before. I done seen the dude. I done seen the dude with a bad bitch. And I'm like, man, I'll kill that nigga.
Yeah, oh damn.
That's old me. That's
Must
old
have
me.
been bad as fuck.
That's old me.
Nah, for real, like, and that's how it be, like. But some people can't like control that shit.
Yeah.
It's so like they really get like, whoo, like damn, and it's like, okay,
A super hater.
I'm finna tell the story before we get into the next topic. And it was so crazy. So this was like a year and a half ago. So I went to one morning. I woke up. I wanted some breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast person, but some was like this when I stayed in Mandarin. I'm like I want some breakfast. So for some reason I wanted IHOP. Like sometimes I just got random cravings. So I wanted IHOP. So I'm going to the IHOP. When I get in the car, I'm like, damn, I forgot my stick in the house. I'm like, when I used to stay in Mandarin, like I don't see nobody out there. So I used to be like, it's cool, like, this Mandarin. You know what I'm saying? Like anywhere else I went in the city, I always kept it on me. This was my lesson to always keep it on me no matter where you go. Yeah. So the closest IHOP was Bay Meadows. Now, you know, Bay Meadows starting to get a little...
Yeah, so Mandarin is the suburbs. For people who don't know, Mandarin is like the suburbs. Bay Meadows is like the kind of split between like where it started to get to suburban and you're going to start hitting some hood pockets and shit.
Yeah, hood pockets. Because people don't understand the South Side, like, it spurts of hoods. Like,
Yeah, because it's so big.
You could be in the suburbs, then next thing you know, you in Emerson Arms. Or, like, it varies. So... I go to the IHOP on Bay Meadows. So I go in there, I order or whatever. It's a white lady who said my order. I'm getting it to go. So I do the order, whatever. So then it's not a lot of people in there. Like, they not even that busy. So I sign my shit. So after I sign my shit, she like, oh, baby, you left something blank. So I'm like, okay. So she was like, she pointed to the tip thing. What am I tipping for a to-go order for? Like, so yeah, I zeroed that bitch out. Like, I was like, oh, maybe like they been tripping on them about not having the tip thing because people be writing in tips or something. So I zeroed it out. Like, bro, I'm a tipper. I'm a good tipper. I tip, but I'm not tipping you to hand me my food from the kitchen.
Yeah, I paid for it. That's the even exchange. Like, you didn't serve me.
Exactly. So I'm sitting there. So then she... going back, a little older white lady, she going back and forth or whatever to the kitchen. I hear them back there talking. People ain't come in. She sound aggravated, whatever. So it's a little black nigga that wound up standing up. He was in the booth right behind the register and shit. So he stand up. I ain't gonna lie, dingy, dirty looking nigga. You know what I'm saying? Plaid boxers, crash out. You know?
Yeah.
So he stand up. So he just kind of looking weird. So I was like, okay, I ain't even see him there. Then I'm like, I see him talking to some of them. So I'm like, okay, maybe he work here and he offers some, whatever. So then get my food, ask her for some extra like syrup or whatever, go to my car. So I go to my car, and God telling me like, all right, go home. But sometimes I like to sit in my car and eat. And I had started watching this show on my phone. So I was just like,
Nigga lacking.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it. Fuck it. So I put the show on. I open my food. I'm hungry as fuck. I start eating in the parking lot. I'm back then. I'm eating. So the little dirty nigga, he come out. He just kind of walking back and forth, back and forth. I see him smoking a cigarette. So I'm like, whatever. He go to this little like construction white truck, do something in there, and then he come back. So then finally, he started walking over to my car. I'm like, oh, here we go. So I'm thinking he gonna be like, bro, can I get, So I don't even roll down my window all the way. I put it like down a little bit. I'm like, what's up? He like, yeah, bro. Yeah, he just like that. He like, yeah, bro. I'm just saying, like, I see you doing your thing. You driving the Benz and all that, whatever. That's my mama in there. I was like, who your mama? And he was like, the waitress who just whatever. I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, so I'm saying, I see you doing your thing. I see you got some money. Like, you ain't give her no tip. I literally was like, it's no way you talking to me. Like, you have lost your motherfucking mind. Like, what? I'm really confused.
Nigga that G-checked you by his mama tip.
Yeah, nigga, I got on pajamas and everything, so I'm like, what? I said a tip. I said, she ain't served me. He was like, no, she did. She had to go get your food and stuff. They don't get paid off that, whatever. I said, bro. I said it just like that. I said, bro, because I'm looking up, because I said, I'm trying to enjoy my Sunday. Please get the fuck away from my car. Like, he's like, nah, I'm just saying that ain't right. Whatever. I said, bro, I'm going to only ask you one more time to get away from my car. Jit said, that's how you want to play it? So I roll up my window. So I'm sitting there. So now he back away from the car a little bit. And then he like doing like this, like. So he starts reaching in his waistband like he got something. So me, I put my hand on the door. I'm like, okay, I'm lacking. I don't got a stick. I don't feel like this nigga got a stick. And I really want to get out and beat his motherfucking ass. But I'm like, it'll be just my luck. So in this moment, I literally had to make a conscious decision on Russian roulette. Like, how do I play this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, who really has something to lose in this situation? So I'm sitting there, I'm like,
nigga
God.
bitched you. he trying to beat around the bush.
No, this is some serious shit. Because as you get older, you have to make wiser decisions.
Yeah, no, facts.
Younger me would have just hopped out the car and took my chance and would have swung on him. And if he got a stick, I'm just the nigga was giving me revolver vibes. Like, a little dirty nigga who always got a revolver.
He had the bishop on him.
Yeah, like he was giving me revolver vibes.
Raheem's dead. Somebody shot him.
Yeah, so I'm just like, and I just felt something come over me, like God tell me, like, don't do it. So I was like, you know what? I got too much to lose. So he's just standing there. He reaching. He's not at my car no more. He on the side of my he on the side of my car, like, I mean, on the side, like near the other cars, just like this, and he keep reaching in his waistband, like he talking to himself and shit. I'm like, okay. So I was like, God. So I put the food down. I was just like, fuck it. Okay. No. So
nigga spitting out trying to get out.
I drove off slow as fuck, just staring at the nigga like, boy, you so lucky I ain't have my stick on me. I'll do your ass out here, boy. So I pull out, and then I'm pulling around, so he's just watching me pull like this, like, and I'm watching him. I'm just like, so I get on Bay Meadows. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go home and get my stick. I got something for him. And I told my mom about a shot. No, do not go back up. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I got my card pulled. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
you should have went back up there.
Nah, for what?
Or you had to show that nigga, bro.
No,
that was a nigga moment, bro.
No, we got too much to lose.
Yeah, you went out like granddad.
No, it's cool. Got too much to lose. I was like, bro, I got way more to lose than this little nigga.
Nah, you did the right thing.
Yeah, I know I did the right thing. I'm not paying attention to him. He acting like he was like, fuck, nigga, get out of the car.
But if you felt like you could beat him unquestionably,
Oh, most definitely.
you felt like you could beat him
Oh,
unquestionably.
most definitely. He was one of them skinny, tall, linky black niggas.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why you say that was a little racist, bro? Why you said it like that?
I'm just saying. He got some reach, but I was gonna do his ass.
But why
in.
you said black with like a little bit of vitriol like that?
Because you know what type of niggas I'm talking about. You know the type
The
of niggas I'm talking
nigga
about.
came and checked you about his mama tip on
He
the
ain't
takeout
check
order.
shit. I told
Well, I'm
that
saying,
nigga back
but
up
he-
from my car. He backed up. Stop playing with me, man.
He didn't say, I won.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I felt a little play. I felt a little pussy. But,
He went in back in that IHOP. They celebrated. They're like, yeah.
yeah. He probably talking shit. Yeah, I'm like, it's cool.
They named the tip jar after
Still,
him and
guess
shit.
what? Still ain't tip your mama, bitch. Your po ass mama. Fuck, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Now he really finna come through with the rule wrong. Remember that bitch? He said.
Nah, he was definitely a crash out. Like,
He
and
had
he
plaid
looked young
boxes
as
on.
fuck too. He looked like 18.
Yeah, plaid bosses on is crazy.
I literally, you know what made me ride off? I just seen like a news thing, like 25, however old I was, 25-year-old, 26-year-old.
Nigga had you spooked.
Gunned down at IHOP. Like, you got to be smart in certain
Nigga
situations.
had you picture it in the headlines.
If a nigga pump faking, you know what I'm saying, but you not sure,
26-year-old. Yeah, that shit.
it's like, what the fuck? Come on now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, good. Because you got to think about the niggas on the internet. They were like, man, that nigga V let a jit burn him.
Yeah, you
Let
know
a
what I'm
nigga
saying?
kill him over
some
a takeout.
pancakes.
It's fine.
Oh, you already know.
Listen, I was just like, yeah, I'm not.
You already know.
What?
Anybody that got smoked with you, nigga, if you get killed over some takeout,
They gonna be joking. His fat ass.
they gonna be trolling.
Nah, I was just like, I just knew in that moment that was the enemy being busy. And also, I felt it on him. This is just, life is just whooping your ass, little bro. And you just mad at the world. And you want to take it out on somebody.
Yeah.
You'll go sit down and do life just to get this aggression out in this moment.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah, so it's cool. And God do everything for a reason. I actually think God didn't want me to take my gun. Because G-O-D, you know me.
Where was this at?
I hop on Bay Meadows.
Oh, I hop.
I definitely would have. I definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I hop not even worth dying over.
Yeah, I know. For over some steak tips and pancakes, little bruh.
Steak from IHOP. It's crazy. I want to edit that out.
Waffle House.
Yeah, Waffle House.
crashed
Now,
out.
if I hadn't had my food now at Waffle House, I would have took
Oh
my
no,
chance.
but that's because the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as you walk into a Waffle House, like it's like they could be that bit.
Yeah, nah. Most definitely, like, Waffle House is a little different.
Yeah, that shit like when you walk in a Waffle House, they be like playing Nuck If You Buck and shit. Mm-hmm. When you walk into a Waffle House, you got like interest music and shit like wrestling.
But yeah, so if I'm pussy for that, I'm pussy. But sometimes as you get older,
I don't think he was pussy in that situation because you wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
Like so I feel like if he was like disrespecting the nigga mama and then the nigga came out there and said some
And
shit
said me-
and then you was like pulled off after
Right.
disrespecting the lady, that's pussy. But you ain't do nothing wrong to begin with. So it's kind of like, what?
No, but you know, as a man, you still feel pussy.
Yeah,
and
do
you
still feel like nigga, who the fuck?
Like you
but
really
then-
don't know. I'll do your ass.
But also as a man, you gotta look at it and be like, oh, this is an idiot.
yeah,
Yeah, like,
that's how I had to look
yeah,
at it.
like,
That's what my
oh,
mom
idiot.
told me. She's like, why would you even go back?
Yeah,
I wanted to go teach young Buck a lesson, like on some baby boy shit.
young buck.
He like how they did him at the park.
Yeah, whoop his ass.
Yeah, that shit happened again. I'm calling you. We going to get him. We gonna beat him with belts.
Give a nigga a whooping.
Now when they was out there punching, he was like, "What kind of bitch punch is that, little Jody?"
Speaking of our culture being fucked up, I do feel like, you know, because we know in this new age of shit, so I do feel like I have been robbed of my right as a black person to whoop somebody because I don't want my son. So I would be down for that for sure. Because I'm definitely. I feel like as a black person, you're supposed to whoop at least one person in your life.
Me and my cousins, we used to like whoop teddy bears and shit with belts.
Yeah, no.
To show like how we was gonna whoop our kids.
Yeah, you gotta practice.
That's some crazy shit.
Trauma is real. That's what I said. We fucked up as y'all think this shit funny?
For real, like,
we losing as a people.
Bruh, it's something about niggas crying on the internet that's like
It's hilarious, bro. The Tyrese shit is still the funny.
Oh my god!
Oh, congratulations!
No, I don't know how to hold top people. Like,
Hog tie. Hog tie?
that nigga was hard time.
Definitely was hard time.
But you see his baby mama been going viral all the time now for dancing.
Yeah, but
Her shit be moving. That little shit jiggling.
yeah, that little chocolate Jelaine Maxwell booty be moving.
Yeah, that shit be moving. But I was gonna say, all right, let's get to the next.
That
topic.
madam booty. Yeah. She need to be in prison too.
Yeah, cause she's weird. Like, you did all that on the documentary, you did all that, and then a year later, you jamming to his music in the car, talking about that's still your baby daddy.
She never dropped his name. That's like my last name being like Hitler, and I'm just like, I'm gonna rock with it. I kind of don't want to change IDs.
Yeah,
Like, we gotta get up off of that.
but no, I just seen Osama bin Laden's son. They just did a report on him. He's like he lives somewhere. He's successful at something. I forgot.
Yeah, but that nigga had like 100 kids.
Damn, Bin Laden was fucking like that.
Yeah, it's so funny. My
know that
homeboy
smell
told me a
crazy.
story one time. It's a secret, but I'm gonna tell it on the podcast. But it's a nigga in Miami. It's a nigga in Miami who Osama bin Laden's son.
I could believe it.
Yeah.
Osama was probably fucking them hoes.
Yeah, but them like you can't just because like we can't exterminate the nigga bloodline. This ain't Game of Thrones. Like them niggas allowed, they ain't do shit.
I mean, Hitler thought otherwise.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro.
That was crazy. Should I?
Hitler thought otherwise, like he should exterminate the bloodline.
Yeah, that's what that was.
I'm saying like, why you just brought that up? Like,
I'm saying Hitler thought otherwise. Like you said, we can't exterminate people's bloodlines.
oh, because you brought up Osama bin Laden. I'm like, yeah, we can't exterminate the nigga bloodline. It's
Yeah,
not.
but Hitler thought otherwise when it came to like Jewish people.
Shit, they were doing that fucking Saddam. They killed the fuck out his kids.
Yeah, they don't be giving
All
a
right,
fuck.
wait, but it sounds
I'm not
like,
justifying it.
yeah,
No,
I'm like,
no,
wait,
no,
it sounds
no.
like you're being a
No.
Nazi sympathizer. What's going on?
Hell no. You won't Kanye me.
You like, what are you on?
Fuck no, hell no. I'm not. I fuck with Anne Frank. Very sad story.
Anne Frank.
You ever watch that movie?
I never seen the movie, but I remember like in school we read the book and shit.
Yeah.
I always mixed her up with like Helen Keller growing up. Remember Helen Keller?
I just know Helen Keller was like blind and deaf.
Back in the day, bro, like I swear, like it just wasn't no entertainment. So like motherfuckers just got famous for like being like fucked up.
Tragedies, yeah.
Yeah, like she's blind, deaf, and mute, y'all. Come look at this. Like
Yeah.
turning people into circus acts and shit. Cause like, why is Helen Keller famous? Did she invent anything?
I can't tell you what that bitch did.
Did she do like? Did she make anything? Was she an artist? Like,
She wrote like books and shit. But yeah, still like
and it's like how she
Who
wrote
cares?
books.
How
How she
you
writing
write?
books if she can't see, can't hear, and can't talk?
Somebody's writing for her. I don't know.
Somebody was getting a bag.
What did Rick Ross say? Mona Lisa ain't nothing to me but a bitch. I was like, why did you rap that?
Mona Lisa to me ain't nothing but a bitch.
Like, that was great. I was like, what did she do to you? Like, I'm like, okay. What? Mona Lisa? Being a dry face, pale hoe that posed for a picture, and now she is just.
That's like Mona Lisa is like kind of important, bro.
For what? It's just a Da Vinci picture.
But for art though,
Yeah, what the fuck?
that's a TV.
No, that's
the
they
music
outside.
You can't hear it on the mics though.
Oh, okay. What?
Why can we hear it inside if they outside? Them niggas, that bit.
No, I think it's that thing they put out there. But no, like Mona Lisa, like what did she do but pose for a picture with a
I
stale
mean,
face?
it's not famous because of her, because she wasn't like anybody of like stature or nothing, but it was because of Leonardo da Vinci, and it's unfinished too.
It is.
Yeah, it's unfinished.
I know it's because
like she ain't got eyebrows and shit and stuff like that. If you notice, and
I know
shit.
it's because of Da Vinci. Now, I will say it's important because I really like the National Treasure movies, and they was saying like it's some secret codes within the Da Vinci painting or some shit.
Yeah, all that shit was like made up though.
How you know?
No, but it was all made up
No,
though.
you're
Like,
not finna fuck up mine.
yeah, bro.
No,
Like,
I don't believe that.
you thought a nigga really like stole the
Yeah.
Declaration of Independence? You thought it was a documentary? Like,
No, I know that movie was made up, but I believe.
oh, like some of the shit.
Some of the shit they were saying in there, like it's codes in there. And shit.
I mean, of course, like it's stuff. It's. I used to want to low key be an archaeologist and shit like that, and go like find like old like hidden shit or whatever. Cause it is like people. We still ain't found the Fountain of Youth and shit. That's kind of what National Treasure and shit like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever, like finding like old relics and shit like that.
Yeah, I used to look into all that, like the ancient artifacts from Egypt and how them white scientists broke the noses on all of the artifacts and shit because they didn't want you to see them big ass noses to prove that them motherfuckers was black.
So like, I was actually just looking this up or whatever. Cause I'm a like real big history buff. So I do kind of feel like as the older I get, I do feel like some of that shit be like some We Was Kang shit. You know what I'm saying?
We was what?
We Was Kangs. You know what that is?
What you trying to say? Like black people just be making shit up?
Yeah. Cause like,
But why is it always the noses?
cause like when you think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's a statue, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the only thing on the statue
That sticks out.
that sticks out?
The nose.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a lot of other factors that could be there before we be like, people was like thinking
No.
about like 3,000 years before.
You're a coon. No. No.
Cause it be like, I
I
be
know
like,
what they did.
because like, cause as we grow up,
Nah, I know.
like, you know, like this is black people, it's a lot of shit that we like that was lied to about.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched all the Hidden Colors, and now looking back,
Yeah.
like, a lot of the shit they said on there was wild.
Was fucking
It was
stupid,
just like,
bro.
do you know where motherfucker came from? They was making men fuck their mamas on the plantations and calling them motherfuckers. I'm just like, is there proof of this? Like, or Taraji,
Bro.
do you know why we run when we laugh?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Calm
Like,
down,
and that's what I mean.
Taraji.
Like, just little shit. Like, growing up, like, realize, like, oh, our parents just lied about dumb shit. Like, oh, it's illegal to drive with a light
the
on
light
in your
on the
car.
car, yeah,
That's a fucking lie,
Yeah, that's
bro.
a lie. They just made that
A
up.
whole lie.
You just made that up.
Made that up.
That's black people.
Made that shit up, bro. Like
That's black people for you.
shit like that is just crazy, bro.
But like, nah, I do think like
You better lay it down.
history is like very important. I used to love the History Channel coming up. I love like movies about like the end of the world and end of times and shit.
Yeah, like, okay, so like, what you think is the best apocalypse movie?
It would be between 2012 and possibly Armageddon.
Okay, yeah, Armageddon. I like The Day After Tomorrow.
That's a good one. Okay, I forgot about that one. That's a really good one.
You
how
got
about-
something else?
My fault. I was on the phone. What happened?
Apocalypse movie.
Armageddon is a good one.
Yeah, that's like the best probably.
You ever seen The Happening?
Yeah,
That's a good one.
The Happening was cool, but I still don't get the concept. Like, it was like the plants was just starting releasing toxins to make us kill ourselves.
if they move too much and shit. That shit was wrong.
Yeah, that was with Mark Wahlberg, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was that shit.
It was another one. I can't
The
remember.
Mist.
Okay. I ain't really like that one.
That was the one that had the ending, right? When everybody, I think he ended up at the end of The Mist.
Mm-hmm.
I think this nigga had his family, like, everybody killed themselves so they wouldn't turn or whatever the fuck would happen.
Mm-hmm.
And when they did, everybody, like, they had made it.
Oh.
Yeah, like, so like, they was like in a car driving, and then they all like committed suicide or some shit. And then by the time like they got out of the mist, they had them made it to where they were supposed to go. So, and he had just made his family kill themselves so they wouldn't, like, you know what I mean?
No, I remember they was in the car driving, and the driver, it got to him through the vents, and he ran into the tree, and he died. I can't remember. I gotta rewatch this shit.
Yeah, I remember.
War of the Worlds. That's a good one. With Brad Pitt. No, not Brad Pitt. Tom Hanks.
No,
And
Tom Cruise.
Tom
Tom Cruise.
Niggas just named
and
the
the little
crackers.
girl.
You also think about World War Z.
Yeah,
World War Z.
World War Z, that's
with
Brad Pitt, yeah.
But I think War of the Worlds is better than World War Z.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, World War Z, like, I'm not gonna lie, like I check out when the zombies be fast.
Yeah.
Cause that's just too much, bro. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I really not like. Now I feel like I don't got hope for
Just said
niggas.
something. I fuck with Zombieland too. That's my movie.
Zombieland 2?
Both of them.
Both of them, yeah. It's so funny. My homegirl literally just texted me. It was like, let's clap it up let's get some commotion for Zombieland 2. That shit was
Yeah,
fun.
that shit was good as fuck.
Yeah, I like Zombieland.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
said I Am Legend? Yeah.
oh yeah. I saw
Oh yeah, I see. Like them niggas, like I wouldn't
Too
want to.
fast,
They
yeah.
them niggas too fast. And then once they start getting smart and shit, like
I'm not
and
even
being the
finna
only
try.
person,
I'm not even finna try.
and being like the only person. Like, that's one of my favorite movies. Like I love I Am Legend.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are you doing here, Fred? What you doing here, Fred?
What's the one where they was like they would have the shit that would be peeling off their face, and they had that white lady in it, but like you couldn't really tell who was what. It used to come on HBO. I can't think of the name of it. It's like a sickness that spread around, and then
You talking about like the Thing, or no, not the Thing.
they
Fuck.
could still act regular, and you wouldn't know.
But they was like replicants though.
Yeah.
It was like, damn, what's that movie called?
That shit
Strange
was good.
Encounters.
It was something. That shit was good though.
It's the movie fuck. But you talking about the movie where like they was turning into like they was like aliens like taking over like people bodies and shit. I think that's Strange Interactions of the Third Kind or some shit.
Though. It was a good one.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the faculty for a second.
No,
I
no,
just know it
no,
used to
no,
come
no.
on HBO, and they had a white lady with blonde hair. She was the main character.
I know exactly what you talking about. Damn, I can't remember the name
She
of
was
that
a
movie.
good one. And like
That's like an older movie though.
yeah, and then like you couldn't tell until they start talking and acting kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they wasn't like themselves. They lost like personality and shit and like emotion and shit.
but some people could be immune to it or something. No, that was The Happening, and some people could be immune to it. And I liked on The Happening. I think they went back and showed. No. One of them, it might be the one we was just talking about. They went back and showed how the shit started. So it started like in a cave with a bat that bit something, and that made me feel like that's how COVID was type shit.
What the fuck is that movie, bro? That shit is gonna piss me off.
It's a good movie. It's good as fuck.
Oh, we just had a new apocalypse movie, and it was kind of like a COVID thing with Leonardo DiCaprio.
You know.
Did y'all see that?
No, I seen the one. With,
Don't Look Up. It was called.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I thought you were talking about the other one that the Obamas just produced. That shit was good as fuck.
Oh yeah, I still ain't seen that
one?
yet. I still ain't seen that. That fucking Don't Look Up. I got a sex tape and that's playing in the background.
Huh?
I got a sex tape on my phone and that's playing in the
I'm
background.
like, wait, what? Hell no. You funny as fuck. Okay, next topic. The topic I was gonna really it's a topic, but it's a question. Basically, the question is what would you do if you found out that your wife that you've been married to for 5 to 10 years had a train ran on her back in the day?
Kill. I'm playing.
Give her some head. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
No, for real. How would you?
Fuck. That's why I said like it would be better, easier for me to kind of like if I had a girlfriend right now, or I was like, you know, it'd kind of be easier for me to.
Would it
Do
be
it.
a deal breaker?
You had a train ran on you?
How many niggas?
4.
Oh.
Come on, bro. You OG. You could have just said 2.
No, let's be real. Trains, majority of the time, trains
Okay, yeah,
a
like
lot of niggas.
Okay, like what is your definition of a train? Because people have different definitions. What's yours?
A train to me, like from what I've seen growing up and shit like that, is like a bitch getting a train ran on her, like either a whole bunch of niggas in the room fucking, or they all going out, coming in. Like when I used to see trains, yeah, I'm talking about I done seen up to 10 niggas.
Ew.
Where were you at?
Not putting it out.
That nigga was on the
Were you in line? Like, or were you just?
I never ran a train on nobody.
Yeah, no, that's not my thing.
Yeah.
Trains are very rapey to me.
I just been around it growing up. I was in some places.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
But no, trains always been very rapey to me.
Yeah. And the reason I asked this is because like the topic came up on TikTok and it was like, what happened to the girls who got trains ran on them? So this one girl was bold enough to make a TikTok and explain that process of like how it happened. She was just saying how she was looking for love in all the wrong places. She wanted a boyfriend. She wanted to be accepted. So she just started sneaking out at night, and it went from her just linking up with somebody, deciding to have sex, and there was never no agreement. They never agreed to it. They never talked about it, nothing. She just look up, and then another nigga come in, and she's like, in those moments, like you could do one or two things. You could say no, whatever, or you could just go with it. And she was like, and then once you do it once, you feel like it's normal. And she just kept going with it.
Well, she a victim. Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's some girl.
Yeah.
Now, she a victim. She saw she want to do that. She got coercing it. Now, it's some girls, they want to do that shit. Like, they want
That's what she said. She said after the first time, it kind of became like something she wanted to do.
Yeah. No, like, it's a thin line because that is some like boundaries was definitely crossed there.
Yeah, that's
like people
rape.
like that's a conversation, but
it's course rape.
But
I can't say that.
But I don't think it's that. I think it's because in her situation, because she said she kind of just was like, okay, like, and then went with it, and then she actually enjoyed it and liked it and kept it going. But in another scenario, like to where you put in that situation, because she made a choice, like she can even say no to them. But some girls feel like they can't say no in those situations, right? You know what I'm saying? Because of the, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
right.
that's
why
nasty.
when I was listening to the story, I was listening because if she would have said like any ounce of that, I'd have been like, damn. I mean, either way, it was like, damn. But it was like the way she explained it, it was like. What I did respect is like she took accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, for sure. Like
for the fact that she was doing things that she in places and doing things that she knew she shouldn't have been doing, but them niggas are just as, if not worse, they are worse. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they definitely worse. For sure.
You know
I just don't like. I don't know. Like, it's that train shit just always been super like. Hyper masculinity, some shit be so like hyper masculine and be gay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit always been gay to me. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I don't need other niggas. Like, and I could have ran trains with niggas like and shit like that. Where I could have like, cause to me a train is like you fucking multiple niggas at the same time. Where they just be like nigga hit you from the back and then you sucking dick on the other side or whatever. Like that's how I think of it. That's how I look at it. Like that other shit, like niggas just coming in the room one after another. At that point, like you were extra on taking.
The trains I seen was like niggas going in the room.
Yeah, like
back to back, like waiting their turn.
Yeah, like shit like that would make I wouldn't even be okay. Like that shit is like that give me like a bitch chained to the bed or something. Like that shit just I don't like shit like that.
But from what I seen, like the few times I did see it, like this was like girls that was okay with it.
Yeah, no, like and it usually is.
And like I'm not talking about afterwards, like you walking out like no, you coming back out like yup, smoking with the guys, like chilling, like that's what you like was there for. I'm just.
Have you seen that, bro?
What? No, I'm just being honest.
Nigga said like.
No, it's not like.
I know what you said though.
She wasn't like Ebony.
Yeah,
I just came to dance.
That's exactly what I pictured though, bro. Like, god damn.
It's like,
bro.
no, you coming out, you smoking, you drinking, you eating.
Yeah, you
like,
twerking and shit.
Yeah, like you was with this. Like, oh,
you really lit.
I had one nigga I used to work with. He tried to invite me. We grown men. He tried to invite, but he like 45.
Jesus
still
Christ.
running trains. I was like, bro, you gotta get your life together.
Yeah, niggas be too horny, bro. Like,
why would I even want to fuck behind my homeboy? Like, nigga, I know you. Like,
I don't know. I just never been my vibe.
Yeah, like what? I don't know.
Yeah, so like for my, I don't like. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, I would never be able to unsee that shit.
What? Oh, there.
No. I'm talking about like my wife like telling me like.
Oh yeah, no.
Cause now I'm thinking about it like nigga doing you dirty like.
My thing is,
yeah, like nigga.
How did I find out?
Timberland on the back of your head type
did
shit.
You tell me that I had to find this out? It's kind of like that movie and what's that? The Best Man Holiday. When he seen the video, he knew his wife used to be a stripper, but when he seen the video, she took the money like she was from the trick, and he fucked him up. But then on the other hand, it's like we've been married, let's say 7 years. I done popped out with you. We got kids. We got family pictures on the Facebook.
Bitch, you should have told me 7 years ago. Like, cause nah, you should have told me 7 years ago, ho.
You can't live past it.
It's gonna be very fucking hard. Like, and cause like you gotta think of the levels of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got a train ran on you, and I've been public with you for all these fucking years, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. You already the embarrassment's already there. So it's like
No, cause not you. I know you, bro. That embarrassment every fucking day. You gonna be like, oh yeah, bitch, and while we was celebrating your birthday, bitch, you was out here getting trans right on you niggas laughing at me and shit. Like you gonna not be able to like if a nigga you gonna be thinking like, okay, you gonna be every time she posts y'all family, and then
you can't post me no more.
And then you gonna read the likes, and you gonna be looking like, okay, was he in the train? Was he in the train?
You can't post me anymore. But what's done is done. Like what? I mean, the embarrassment is already there.
It's just gonna change how I look at you as a person.
Yeah,
because it's gonna change. Like you gotta, and then it's like,
I don't think it would be an immediate like I'm leaving you, but it might start my process to put one foot out the door. Like now I'm just be looking for shit.
Yeah, you're gonna be thinking about that one nigga dapped you up, be like, you got a good girl. You're gonna be thinking about that.
Yeah, like you don't know.
Okay, I wanna take the conversation somewhere.
He's about, is it you? For real.
I wanna take the conversation somewhere, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, would you look at it differently? Would you look at it differently if she was like a victim of some sorts?
Oh, almost definitely.
If she tell you the story and then it's like, and maybe even if she don't realize it, but you do, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
You look at it differently.
Yeah,
for sure. I would too. I would too.
But if this is like, I was just wild back in my college days.
Okay, cool. So yeah, because I feel the same way. But like me just knowing that you was just like on some like, oh yeah, I had a lot of fun back in the day, lots of fun. And it's like, keep it to yourself. Like I'm perfectly okay with you like keeping that from me.
Yeah.
Make sure I never find out.
Nah, that's why I don't ask body counts. I just be wanting to know relationships. But I still wind up finding out the body count anyway. Because I'm very observant. So I'm listening. I'm calculating. I ask little questions here and there. So it's like, I'm going to figure it out without, whatever. Like, I can't help it. Bitch, I got to calculate these miles.
This nigga said, yeah, I don't be asking the body count, but shit, I get to investigating immediately after.
Yeah. Like, I do it slowly. Really? Okay.
I do it slowly.
I done been with girls who I didn't ask the body count, but if I start feeling like when we have stories, it's a lot of different niggas. Now I gotta investigate. Like, every time you got a story, it's like the same 2 or 3 niggas. It's like, okay. But if it's like, oh yeah, this one time, like I'm like, all right, bitch, it's like the 5th or 6th nigga. So now,
yeah, we getting out there.
Yeah, bitch, because even I'm smart enough to know, like, always limit the story to like 3 bitches or the main bitches you was with.
Just don't even attribute it to nobody. So it just seemed like, yeah. But no, okay, so I don't want to have this conversation. Well, not that I don't want to have this conversation, but I don't want it to be like a typical podcast conversation because we are here now talking about body counts and shit. Mm-hmm. So the reason, I don't ask for body counts. Mm-hmm. I don't want to know. And then also it's like, what's the change? So if the train wouldn't make you leave, would the body count make you leave?
I already told you, bro. Well, number one, I feel like it's also stupid. That's why I do my own investigation if I want to know. Because a bitch never going to tell you the truth. Yeah. Like, a bitch not going to tell you, I got 25 bodies. Like, unless she just,
It's 25 bodies too much.
For a woman? Heck.
You finna say the story shit?
I already said it before on the pod. Like,
25 bodies? You think
it's not, but it is.
25 bodies is a lot. Okay, me having homegirls, right?
It depends on the age, too.
Yeah, it depends on the age for sure. If you 45 and you got 25 bodies, damn, it just sounds so crazy, right? But then when you think about it, okay, if you hit 4 niggas in a year.
My thing is, why you fucking that many niggas? Like, you don't never focus on yourself? Like, you don't never get in a break.
But girls are much different from us. I can attest to this.
Why? Think about it. if you had 4 niggas a year, that means none of your relationships are successful. Like, you wasn't with a nigga for 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah,
like,
right.
what the fuck are you doing? Like, no, for real. I'm just saying.
Yeah, be a lady, bitch.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying.
It depends. Cause so like around my age, if a girl, I probably mess with a bunch of girls around my age that probably got like 50, 70 bodies. Cause you gotta think about it. You got around my age. Let's say you just fuck like 3 dudes a year. That sends you like 18. That's like 3 bodies a year. That's like nothing for real.
Why are
2
you
bodies.
fucking 3 niggas a year?
She hanging out.
No, any bitch I'm in love with. Bitch.
See, that's why I say he lying about the train shit, bro.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way you would be okay with that.
Okay.
Bro.
Cause like even
You would tear your fucking family apart if you found out. You might kill the bitch, bro. Like, you might cry with passion and kill the bitch, bro.
I know y'all done looked at one time like, damn, I done had 5 bodies this year. Like casually on some casual
like, oh
shit.
shit. Like, what the fuck?
Damn, I'm
It's
tripping.
different for men.
Yeah.
It'd be like March. You like, damn, I got like 6 bodies already.
a double
Yeah.
standard.
It's like, oh shit.
It's a double
Be
standard.
forgetting hoes and all.
No, but it's a double standard.
It is.
It's just one of them things. That's just how it is. Like, as a woman, like, it's women with hundreds of bodies out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's more realistic than you think.
Yeah.
She's not gonna tell you that, especially the women that we finna be encountering now in the industry and shit. Them hoes just fucking the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not fucking with none of you hoes.
But I feel like whoever our wife, like, you gotta have some decorum and respect for yourself. Like, because clearly you was just a free spirit if you got that many bodies.
Yeah.
Because niggas wasn't putting you in relationships. Niggas wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't be catching that many bodies if you was making niggas actually value and making them be in a relationship with you. Mm-hmm. Unless just none of your relationships work out.
It depends, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you was like I'm gonna preface it with this first. Like, I'd rather you have 25 bodies than 0 bodies.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, because you're not gonna satisfy me. So I'd rather you have 25 bodies.
No, actually, I'd say that.
And you lie about 15 of them, and just tell me you got 10.
Yeah, I would say under 10. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no point in asking.
But like girls really do be holding out because I feel like because we men. I feel like our thought process do be like a little different, you know what I'm saying? But okay, you know, like I got a homegirl, like, and she really don't be fucking. But me as a nigga, like and you can attest to this too, like, or you know, cause you in a relationship now, you gonna lie. But no, I'm just fucking with you. But but like niggas be hitting shit like first night, second night, or I ain't gonna say first night, but first link. Yeah. Second link, like niggas be hitting shit like in a short amount of time, you know what I'm saying? But every girl be saying she not fucking, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so we don't really be believing that shit, but like having homegirls and shit, you do know that.
What you have to do
really
is you have to convince yourself, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, Mara, like, okay, it's my 3rd relationship. Now, let me not put a stamp on whatever, but I'm not gonna say who, what, but like, 2 of them, like, yeah, I hit pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? And most of my situations and things like that, I hit pretty fast. Like, I don't stay around for long if we not. But I just be convincing myself that I'm different from other niggas. Because you don't be wanting to think she do this with every nigga.
Yeah, I really don't be giving a fuck. I feel like we catching the vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I like one of my girlfriends, probably like who was probably my favorite girlfriend. She definitely damn, I don't want to get caught up. I gotta figure out how to say it. Continue. You say something else, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm the only person I waited years for like pussy was like my high school.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I found a way to say it.
Anybody else I've dealt with is like.
I just ain't want people to be able to pick up on that.
That's the only one who could say I waited like years for pussy.
But no, like probably my favorite girlfriend. I hit her first link for sure. I been knew her, or we just didn't have an active relationship, but I knew of her. She like you knew each other. But I hit her first link. Another one of my exes, like probably like 2 weeks, and for me that was long. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I actually I like the relationships where we don't fuck off the bat though, because I feel like that build up and shit kind of I don't know. I feel like because normally when you're dealing with somebody, I feel like y'all gonna have that connection. But if y'all able to hold out and have that build up, but still let things happen naturally too. Because I hate being in those situations to where like this is all happening naturally, and then she just kind of like pull it back on some like. On some like, oh, I don't want you to think lesser of me. And like,
I typically hit like first week.
Yeah.
First week be the whatever. Once we get into that second week, it'd be like, okay, you got a little respect for yourself. But bitch,
you got a little bit of respect.
Once it's getting to that end of that second week, it's like.
But honestly, for me though,
what we doing?
The sex kind of just like I'm not gonna be able to have like a really deep connection with a woman if we haven't had sex. Like it's kind of gonna lock it in for me because that's kind of like. If I have a relationship with you mentally already and we got a connection there and we vibe there, you know what I'm saying? And then emotionally we vibe, you know what I'm saying? We got similar interests, all this, that, and the third. I feel like the physical part really sealing the deal and then we can get real delulu from there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to really be like totally into it until I feel like we done like really shared each other in that type of way.
I've had some bitches where it's like, I'm talking to you and it is a connection and then I really don't put no pressure on sex because like, I kind of want to friend zone you now. Like, you really actually cool as fuck. Like, a homie.
Yeah.
Like, you ever had that?
Yeah, I had friends like that. Well, we didn't. I've had girls who we started off on some. Of course, we got mutual attraction, so like we trying to talk to each other and shit like that. And we realized we both cool as fuck, and they be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk to us.
Last year, that one situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I felt like in that situation, we was both attracted, but we both approached it as friends, and then we started to kind of like realize that like, oh yeah, like nah, like we gotta like it's something we can really be more than friends, but we both trying to be friends, and then I feel like I was the only one who was trying to remain friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's those situations kind of be.
We was in the same situation at the same time.
Yeah, with friends.
Yeah, it was two friends.
I just wanted to talk like. About like approaches, like your approach to dating and shit. I know you got an old lady and everything now, but I feel like.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say just because I know, like you know, we friends, bro. So like with our backgrounds and shit, and I was having a conversation with one of my friends. And we was basically talking about just like how our experience shape how we move and shit. And I feel like me and her are able to be really good friends because we had an understanding of where each other was at and what each other has been through and what we, you know what I'm saying? So how do you feel like your approach to dating was, let's say
just talking code.
Pre-ex, or like I don't know how to say it. Like I don't know how to say it.
How my approach to dating different from my last relationship to this relationship?
BC to BC to AD.
It's fine. You ain't gotta cut that out.
No, because I ain't wanted to be stumbling over the words. I wanted to be shit to come off clean. Yeah.
So yeah, my approach to dating from my last relationship to this relationship. Well, number one, I just want to say, technically, I'm in a relationship, but I don't know if I'm in a relationship because I just got told.
You ain't ask her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta ask her. Bro.
So
you know how it is. We just be like, clearly.
Yeah, like I'm like
we call each other.
Let me tell you how it happened. I was talking to her about my last relationship and was telling her how the previous person had made a big deal about that until I did it. So I just finally did it because I had never did that before with somebody. So I just finally did it to appease her, but I felt like it was stupid. And then later on, she hit me with no, I feel like she was right. And you haven't asked me yet either.
Girls really feel like that. I didn't know that was the thing. Bro, like my ex, bro, we sat down, had a conversation. We exclusive now. We together, all this, that, and the third. And then...
Me and her too.
Huh? I know. And then like 3 weeks later, like when she do something I don't like, when she do something I don't like or something, it's like
technically not.
Well, I was like, well, technically, I'm like, bitch, what? Like, yeah. I feel played, big man, like, pussy. No, I was.
And that's what she tried to say. She tried to say like, she don't want later down the line. I try to pull like, well, technically, and I was like, this ain't that.
Yeah, but see, girls need gestures and shit because niggas be scumbags and shit, so they be all traumatized and so you got and they just like. They just like to that feeling, bro. Like they like you to like do that grand gesture and shit, just show. Yeah. Even though it's like Look around, babe. Read the room, babe.
Yeah, like
what we
come
doing?
on, you know what the fuck going on. You already know if you play with me. Nah, but pretty much, I would say this time around, my last relationship prepared me for. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't plan to be in a relationship this fast from my last relationship.
Yeah.
My last relationship, I ended that last May. I just got into this relationship. Pretty much, me and her started dating like towards the end of this April.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much a year. I didn't plan to be in another relationship in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like healing, I think I pretty much healed mostly. Like I'm good. I'm still going through some healing things. I'm not somebody who likes to jump from relationship to relationship because I don't want to make somebody suffer the consequences of the last person. But I feel like I'm in a better place, in a better space, and I feel like God blessed me with this person who is really a good person and really teaching me how to be a better person. Like I said before, this is my first time feeling like I'm dating somebody who like morally is a little better than me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's humbling me a little bit.
Yeah.
And she ain't perfect now. Tighten your ass up the other day. But yeah, no, that's my baby. We rocking. And like she just really has been there for me. Like I usually don't talk about I wanna give her flowers. She really has been there for me like no other woman has been there for me ever.
Already.
Yeah. And it's just like the way she has proven herself to me and the way she just don't make me worry. I don't have to trip. I don't have to question anything. I feel like this is the first time I've had something healthy. Nothing obsessive, nothing possessive. We able to give each other space. It's just some real grown shit.
Yeah.
So what I will say is the difference between how I approached my last relationship, I moved very fast. This relationship, I decided to. I know it sounds like we moved fast because we only in June. We only been dating since April. But
yeah, but no, I don't think. I think y'all paced yourself well.
Yeah, like
for sure.
We definitely pace ourselves. We really getting to know each other.
Yeah, and I feel like y'all started off with expectations not being like a, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it was kind of like a level of understanding.
It was a mutual,
like,
because she had actually just got out of something too. Like, so we both didn't expect this. Yeah. Like,
I feel like because of our lifestyle now, because of this, that. Because I feel like we both similar in the fact that like when we find somebody who we really just fuck with, we lock in. You know what I'm saying? And I think us being so busy and our primary focus and secondary focus and probably tertiary focus ain't even dating or no shit like that. Right. It creates like a base level of where the pace can be. Period. Because we be busy. Yeah. So like we can't just jump head first and just say fuck all our responsibilities, and niggas got shared responsibilities too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely like that pay shit be major.
And that's what I'm saying.
That help you learn a motherfucker too.
Yeah. And she holds me down in that area. Like she came right in. Like she is the first woman who tried to make my life easier. Like really pours into me, and that's what I appreciate. But I feel like I never had that before. I feel like this is my first time dealing with a real woman.
Yeah.
And also, this is my first serious relationship that I actually ran down on the woman. She ain't run down on me. My other relationships, like they ran down on me. So it was like, even when I ran down on her, like she made me do a whole damn questionnaire, like, because she was just tired of niggas too, like whatever. So I feel like the difference between that relationship, I thought it was built on like love, and I think it was built more on like lust and just being blinded by love and thinking you know somebody and just being like fast and toxic and irrational and things like that. And that's not me saying I didn't love that individual. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I went about it the whole wrong way. And this time, my approach, because of the lessons I learned from that relationship, that you don't really know people, you should get to know people and don't rush into anything. I feel like in this relationship, I moved in a way more healthier manner.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And that's how it should be. You should learn from
the previous. Yeah.
I feel like anybody who jumps from relationship to relationship and keeps making, that's why they keep making the same mistakes. They don't give themselves time to heal, grow, and learn.
Yeah, and reflect on their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I went through that. I feel like because my approach to dating is different now too. You know what I'm saying? One is like age. I feel like the age that niggas is at too. Because I went into my last relationship, I had just turned 26. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was like 25. I just hit that 25 to where like people think when you turn 25, that's when you're going to start to look at life. But it just don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as you get closer to 30, be like, okay, tighten the fuck up. Yeah. So like now that I got out of this, I'm 27, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 28 now. And it's like, okay, yeah, like now my approach is a little different. So it's like, I feel like in the past, I never was somebody who was just like looking for a girlfriend. I ain't never looked for a girlfriend and no shit like that. Like I always, if it found me, it found me.
Right.
If I, you know what I'm saying, fall on my lap type shit, but I wasn't never pursuing that or whatever. And I feel like when you're not pursuing and you're not intentional with that type of shit, it do kind of like put you in a position of where like you got to go based off feelings, and everybody know feelings is fickle. You know what I'm saying? So then you jump in head first and you're not prioritizing yourself.
Right.
And for me, that's always been a struggle. So prioritizing myself. So now I'm in a position and just in the mindset to where that's what I'm on, and that's my main focus is myself. You know what I'm saying? It makes dating hard as fuck for me, cause I'm just somebody who like compartmentalize damn near so like on a level of a sociopath, bro. Like I just know like I'm not going to disappoint myself, so I'm not going to allow myself to even get certain places. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard for like right now. It put me in a position where I have to be intentional about dating. You know what I'm saying? And for one reason or another, I just ain't crossed that barrier yet to where I'm ready to be intentional. Like I'm still trying to make sure I'm straight, and then also like in hindsight, I haven't had outside of my like my child's mom, I haven't had a relationship that was like really longer than 6-7 months.
Really?
Yeah. Like in hindsight, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's like when I reflect on certain shit, it do be because I'm not intentional about like I wasn't intentional about it. So like it'll start off. Well, I can't outside of like one other girl or whatever. But yeah, like if it's not intentional, it's gonna fizzle out eventually, because sometimes you're not supposed to be dealing with people because you ain't pace yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's the major thing now.
So do you feel like, okay, like, so you're not intentional because you're not looking for it, but I do feel like you are a strategic person with your feelings.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And like,
and I think that's my problem. Like, in my last relationship, I definitely wasn't strategic. Like, I just jumped straight in, like head over heels, whatever. Now I'm more like, and strategic sounds like so kind of bad. It's like, why would you need to be strategic with love?
It's not strategic. It's just like you kind of just gotta be aware. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of gotta protect yourself.
Protect yourself, right?
Yeah, you gotta protect yourself, and like that's
what I'm learning.
That's definitely what I be on. Like, and I think, and I don't think this is actually a good thing. I think it may be a trauma response, but I think I've always been this way, and in my last situation, I wasn't. So it made me kind of go further into it. But also because whenever I have met somebody, I've been willing to come out of that shit. And then when I'm dealing with somebody, it's like, it's us. Like, I'm going to make sure you straight it out or whatever.
You gotta let your guard down in love.
Yeah.
But I am learning to put myself first, because when you let your guard too much down or you put too much into another person, it leaves room for disappointment.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I feel like now my main focus is just building my foundation as a man.
That's important.
Yeah, and then just creating a situation to where I can just bring somebody in to be additive and shit like that.
Right.
Because we talked about it before, bro. Like at some point, niggas got to get to the realization that like shit just is what it is. Like I feel like a lot of niggas want love to be and want to believe that love is just just that. Like it's just love. It's just kind and like you deserving of it and everything like that. And it shouldn't have to come with stipulations or this, that, and the third. But I just feel like based on my experience, that's just not what this shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody can love you and then certain circumstances can make them not love you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody can't really feel like they all in and then that shit just not be that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really best that you make sure you good at the end of the day and always like, you know what I'm saying? So then whenever somebody come in, they not fucking up nothing, they not moving shit around, they kind of just add on to what you got and then when they leaving, you still whole. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, that be my main focus.
That's where I'm at. Like, I never want to go through a situation again where I feel like I give so much like of myself to somebody. When they leave me, it's almost like I'm dependent on them for my happiness or for my sanity.
Yeah.
Not even just happiness, because at this point, you're not even making me happy no more. It's just, I need you around for my sanity out of fear of what life will be like without you. I never want to get to that place again because I had never been there before. And it was like, I think my last relationship was the only time that ever happened to me. And it was such like a dehumanizing experience.
Yeah, it make you feel like a bitch.
Yeah, like
for sure.
I used to look at myself in the mirror with disgust, like I'm tolerating so much bullshit and so much baggage because I feel like I need this person to keep going through life, even though I'm not happy.
Facts.
It's like, for what?
Yeah, like, and then in hindsight, you be looking back like, fuck was a nigga on?
Yeah, no, most definitely.
It be hard to self-reflect when you be disgusted about the shit you be doing. Like, it be hard to even, like, I don't even want to picture that shit in my head.
Right, but you got to do it. At least we can do it. People who can't do it, they're going to continue to go through those cycles of not being able to take accountabilities and still having those toxic traits because you wasn't even able to keep it a being with yourself. That, you know what I'm saying? Because people will just say, yeah, this person was horrible to me. They cheated on me. They did this. They did that. Like, I see a lot of women do that. They just talk about what all this nigga did. But you're not self-reflecting on the fact that you wasn't respecting yourself. You ain't walk away when you were supposed to. You definitely wasn't perfect in a relationship. You was causing some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to self-reflect. Like, even when somebody wrongs me, I self-reflect. Like, okay, it's like, what do you call it? Cause and effect. So you got to be able to be like, damn, okay, I'm a problem too, you know. Or even if you truly in your heart feel like, nah, this motherfucker did me dirty, like I was the best person I could be to them, then you have to look at yourself like, why did I allow that?
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
And I felt like God was punishing me too because I was idolizing an individual and living for somebody instead of being obedient and putting him first.
Yeah.
So I never want to get there again. That's a hard feeling as a man. Women, I feel like they do that shit over and over and over. So that's why they just kind of get this thing where like, oh, niggas ain't shit, niggas gonna do that.
Yeah, I feel like it's more expected type shit. Yeah, like even like I feel like with me, I'm looking at, I'm open to more, like not open to more women. I don't know, it be kind of hard, bro. Like I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound a certain type of way. I really don't want to sound a certain type of way, bro. But it's like, fuck, I don't know how to say it. It's hard to really focus on myself because a lot of women not throw themselves at me, but just shoot their shot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it do, and it be like, okay, like. Damn, and then like I said, like that part of you be like, damn, like I should be able to like focus on my shit and also like build with somebody.
It's always when you trying to focus.
Yeah, it's like I still should be able to try to focus with somebody and build. You know what I'm saying? I should be, but it's like
I think this is a learning process for me to know, like, okay, where you like my old lady now. God kept telling me, like, you know, I wasn't looking for nothing. I was having my way, but I wasn't with people, but I wasn't looking for nothing. But God kept telling me, like, you need to try to talk to her. You need to try. I don't know. It was just something God was telling me. And then I liked the way she went about it when I did reach out and things like that. Because I'm not big on that. Like, I don't beat down blocks. You know what I'm saying? But it was something about her that was just like, she's different. And it's like God was talking to me like, you need her. Then once we started talking, like, somebody in my, like, well, you know, my family, like, we dreamers and stuff. My sister told me. My sister ain't even know the girl. Told me like she had a dream. Like, hey, I had a dream that girl you talking to. Like, she one of them ones. Like, that might be your wife. I'm like, damn, you don't even know this girl. You don't know her on the phone and shit. She's like, yeah, I don't know what it is. Woo, woo, woo. But it's just like, yeah. So I had to learn, like, because I've also been in instances where I'm trying to focus. Like, I feel like a lot of distractions were sent to me these past few months from the enemy. Hoes that I shouldn't be fucked up with.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
You lucky we had a guest today, nigga. Because the intro was going to be crazy.
Yeah, a lot of stuff be backfiring on me. But, yeah, just all type of things and with different people and situations and all type of stuff. Like, I feel like I was laying with people I shouldn't be laying with. I was just doing, you know what I'm saying? You know how it be. So, I think all in all, it's like, you'll know when what's for you. Like, you don't have to rush it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's how I felt, too. Like, I didn't expect, I feel like Deborah Cox. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here.
They used to play the fuck out of that video late night.
I tried that love thing for the last time. My heart says no. Nah, that's some real ass lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not doing this shit again.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
But no, that's low key how I be feeling. But I'm just not that type of nigga though. But like, yeah, but that's low key how I be feeling. Leave me alone. But
like, you can't, like, I be talking to you like, bro, I feel like this one is a good one. Like, you should watch.
That's another thing. I'm picky as hell too.
Yeah.
I be like, my brain. I just be like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It be that feeling though. Like if I don't get that feeling about you, cause like I be.
But we've had this talk.
Yeah, that
I've been
shit,
telling
yeah.
you, like, as we get older, I feel like I don't be saying settle, but I be feeling like that feeling it be leading us in the wrong way.
Yeah, no,
I feel like you gotta go mind wise.
Nah, cause like one of the things that like for me is a non-negotiable, bro, is like I dealt with a woman a couple years ago. She was Spanish. She was Spanish, right? And she really revealed to me that like one of my biggest like love languages was acts of service. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I never knew because I never had it. I always been the person who been real serviceable. So I never had nobody who like show love in that way, do it back. Yeah. And it's like, oh no, I need that. I like that. Yeah. Like I like that my girl be wanting to like just bring me my plate and I don't gotta get up.
And I think that's what I was like, cause you already know, like, even with this, like my old lady now, like in the beginning, like the vibe was there, everything was there, but I was still on the fence, like, I think it's too soon to do a relationship. But it's like I didn't have to teach her how to treat me. Like I felt like my last relationship, I was just constantly trying to teach somebody, like building up a woman on how she's supposed to treat me, I didn't have to teach her anything. Like it's just natural. Like she is just a very selfless person, and I'm selfless, and I know how to cut it on and cut it off now because when I was younger, I would always be selfless and like deal with selfish people. So now I'm only selfless to those who are selfless to me. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll be selfless in the beginning, but once I realize you're selfish, it's like, you know. And then
I think I've always been. It's been in the same. Damn, that's good. Like I always been in the same situations. Like the way you just put that was perfect. Like being somebody who's selfless and dealing with selfish women.
Women take advantage.
Oh no, for sure. Like, cause I'm a, you know me, bro. Like I'm very laid back. I ain't a nigga who gonna like go. Hey man, what's up with you?
I didn't say anything.
Well, I was just saying though, but you know, like,
but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. But not like in my situations, bro. Like I be real laid back. Like so, I don't be tripping off a lot of shit. So a lot of times I'm gonna let you have it, cause you know me. That's just how I am as a person, bro. Like I be like that shit just don't shit. A lot of shit don't
like
move me.
A woman who tries to take advantage. Like you see I'm selfless. And instead of stepping your game up and being selfless too, you try to be more selfish.
Yeah,
like,
it'd be like
give me, and then it's
give me everything.
When I show you my selfish side, you spiral because you was used to me being selfish.
Yeah,
that's a manipulator.
Type shit.
That's a narcissist.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Some of y'all need to go see the lady.
Go see her. But no, definitely but yeah, I'm definitely in a space where I'm really just focused on myself, and I'm figuring out what I like,
I think you've been doing good.
and what I'm looking for. Yeah, because I really be chilling for real.
Yeah, you was wilding for a minute.
Yeah, I did wild out for a little bit.
But you did good. You been doing good.
Yeah.
Proud of you,
I
bro.
started off good, wild out for a little bit, and then we back good though.
You only been fucking like 3 prostitutes a month.
This nigga here crazy, man. Hey, nah, people be saying, bro, like, getting feedback on the pod be so funny because people really be like, you don't fuck with that pad for pussy shit, huh? And I'm like, it's not even that. It's not even that deep. Like V really got me. VJ, his sister, really got me out here looking like I just hate prostitutes and shit. Cause she was so fucking passionate and trying to convince me that I do like them. That I had to match her energy. Now I'm the prostitute hater.
Yeah.
Can't. Now trick go missing in the city. People gonna be pointing at me.
Yeah. Nah, you ain't beating them allegations. That's how I be. Remember Jade was on my ass too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's get in the shout out of rock out. I'm hungry as fuck.
Yeah, cause I'm
my sugar running low. I'm finna fall out.
All right. Shout out to rock out for today. All right. So we got what it is, what it ain't, y'all boys. This is actually one of our female listeners. What it is, what it ain't, y'all boys. Shout out to y'all. Keep going. So this person wants to know. So me and my man have been together. He's a little bit younger than me. Me and my man has been together for a couple years. Mm-hmm. With him being younger, I've typically made more money. Now we're getting to the point to where he has started to pick up the slack financially, but all those years of being the breadwinner, I can't even lie. Like, I lost a little bit of respect for him. And now it's hard for me to, like, succeed, like, to be submissive to him or to, like, kind of, be the lady in the situation, even though now things are different than they were before. Am I shout out or should I rock out? Basically, is her feelings valid or whatever, or what should she do in the situation?
No, I feel like her feelings are definitely valid. I feel like I respect any woman who can take on the load if her man falls short in any way and things like that. But after a while, like, I'm not putting a time limit on something, but if a nigga just not providing and it's been years, then yeah, of course she's gonna lose that respect there. Like, I'm a big advocate for, like, niggas taking care of the house. Now, I'm also a big advocate for if a nigga falls short, help your nigga. But if this been going on for, like, years, I don't see no change, and it kind of set the tone in the relationship that he's okay with her being the breadwinner.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest parts that she said was that he's younger than her. So him being younger than her, and depending on y'all age, definitely gonna play a part into the money. Like, it's just only natural. Like if y'all in your mid-20s and he in his early 20s, that nigga not making more money than you 9 times out of 10. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At first, like, once he get older or whatever, especially, like, coming up, girls get better jobs than we do and shit like that. But, as he gets older, he meets it. Now I feel like you kind of gotta understand. And I feel like people gotta be okay with meeting their partners where they at, and I feel like she is, which is why she's even writing to us. I feel like she already understanding. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like people gotta be comfortable meeting their partners where they at, because if you dating a young person, just like like their maturity level not gonna be a certain type of way, you kind of gotta let that grow. Like, what they able to do for you is kind of gonna be that's gonna be the same type of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like if he was like 30, if he was like 10 years older than you, now this is a fucking problem. Yeah. But nigga younger than you, and he's still providing, and he just don't make as much as you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like the losing respect for him part, like, let me backtrack. Like, that's where it's like you kind of shot out, because you should sit down and have a conversation with him. Like, hey, like, I see the potential in you. Like, communicate with your nigga. Like, I want to see you boss up. Like, it might be time to go get that CDL. Or you might need to go hop on the boat. Or because I got dreams. I want to buy a house. And whatever job you working ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have those conversations.
Yeah, I think, and it's like, I feel like, cause I know how niggas is about this type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like where you may feel like a lot of niggas feel like they best ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Or like what they can do right now ain't good enough. I feel like a lot of niggas feel like that.
Yeah.
So.
And it's a horrible feeling.
Yeah, it is. Like,
as a man,
because it's like a lot of shit be audio control, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like you gotta have a conversation with your man or whatever, and then y'all gotta find something that works for y'all. That's also going to, because this is why I feel like you shot out, because now he's doing what you wanted,
right.
But because you felt like you may have not had the situation you wanted to begin with, now you feel some type of way. But at the end of the day, you made a choice to be in a relationship with somebody, and I do not feel like it's okay for you to harbor resentment towards him. Yeah, that's natural for you to feel it, but no, like you need to like figure out how to get that shit up off you. For real. Like you got to figure that shit out. Right. For sure.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Yeah. But I think communication would be best. So I think like I'm not gonna say completely rock out, but I don't feel like you completely shot out either. I feel like rock out with a fucking conversation.
Yeah,
like,
go have a conversation with your man. Because a lot of times, fellas, women, they really just want us to pay the rent. So like, if he make enough to pay rent, bro, just tell him you would rather him pay rent, and then you can pay your utilities, and then you can. Shit, y'all a team. You sponsor all the fun and all the luxury shit that y'all want to do.
A lot of niggas need direction.
Yeah,
like they really grew up with their mamas doing everything for them, so you got to sit them down.
And tell him what you looking for that'll make you happy. Hey, babe, I would be more comfortable because this how stupid this shit is, right? It's really both of y'all money. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, hey, babe, I would feel more comfortable knowing that you paid the rent, that your money went towards the rent, and that the money that we still have after all the bills are paid is my money. Even though we're gonna spend it on each other, but the fact that I know that my man took care of all the big stuff, so I can be able to keep more of on my plate. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like that'll be a major thing.
Like, don't lose a good thing going to look for something else, because the grass ain't greener. And that's how you end up like Judith off Temptation. You go look for something else, and now you got AIDS. So, for real.
The package.
Yeah, that's a good movie too.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite Tyler Perry.
That was a good. Let's yeah. So go just go talk to your man, and he making more bread than you now. Like, bitch, relax.
Most definitely.
All right, let's get to it. Not to call you a bitch. No disrespect. You know it's all love this way.
Bitch.
Yeah. So, Paid N Bazed plays. Oh. I'm sorry. I just got something real quick for Paid N Bazed plays. And then we can get into hygiene tips so we can get the fuck up out of here.
You gonna play it?
No, I'm not gonna play it. Yeah. I just wanna read the lyrics. So y'all remember, for our OG listeners, I know y'all remember when we talked about Dirty Mackin', and we did the Dirty Mackin' anthem, which is "You Should Let Me Love You" by Mario, right? Okay. Now we have the Dirty Mackin' national anthem, which is Donnell Jones, "He Won't Hurt You." Okay, just listen to some of these nasty ass lyrics.
Oh, I think I know that song.
Yeah,
that's my.
You all right, baby? This is the first line. You all right, baby? Don't worry about it. It's gonna be all right. He don't treat you like he used to. He don't treat you like he used to, 'cause he got somebody else. Girl, I feel for you, 'cause you're all by yourself. Yeah, don't you shed a tear, be strong. Don't let this nightmare get to you, 'cause some men gotta have two girls, and that ain't cool, so he won't hurt you again. He's never gonna hurt you again. Oh, no, 'cause you got a friend in me. He's been cheating you. He won't hurt you again. He's never gonna hurt you again.
That song where he be like, oh, nah.
No. No. So I just wanted y'all to know. I just wanted y'all to like, and that's not me skipping around. Those are consecutive lyrics. Okay, hold on. Let me just get to this part right quick. Okay. All you gotta do is believe in me. Lock the doors, I'm on my way. He has no right to put his hands on you. Girl, it hurts me to see him play you for a fool. So pack your bags, come go with me. I'll be that sunshine in your life. There's no need to worry. It's going to be all right.
I mean, she getting beat on.
Because he won't hurt you again. Are you in love with somebody who's going to make you cry? You should already know I want to be that special one in your life. But yeah, like, so, again, you know, sometimes I think about you and I wonder, how could a woman so beautiful be going through such a terrible thing?
I can't let you just put this on the men. Like, SWV, they used to be dirty macking too.
Yeah, but girls dirty mac though. That's that's the thing. Like amongst men, you're not supposed to do that. But niggas do that. And this is an example of nasty dirty mac.
Escape got one of the biggest songs, side chick songs.
So
You're my little secret. That's
Yeah.
how we should. No, one of the lines say some shit like, I like when we in the same room when you with your girl. And yeah, they was wilding and that's some
schlots. but yeah, nah, like I just wanted to point out, like, dirty macking in the early 2000s and late 90s was at its peak. I feel like, so I don't like dirty macking. I'm strongly against it. I vote no for dirty macking on the crime bill. But when it comes to R&B, and music, I feel like dirty macking is a very important part of music, and it's the best form of, like,
let's just say,
music.
That's sick to write that and be the same nigga that tell your girl you ain't know where you wanted to be and then be crying at the end of the video because she go on a date.
No, this
nigga.
fucking album, bro. I love this album,
that
bro.
album, bro.
This nigga is insane, bro. Like, Pussy.
That's the Where I Want to Be album, right?
Yeah, Pussy in the 90s was different, right? Because
all this love waiting just for you. So don't mess it up, cause you'll regret it too.
Now say a word.
Get for you. No, like, what I loved about Donnell Jones, like, see, I know them the type of niggas from my dad. Them was some players singing niggas. They wasn't no bitches.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Donnell Jones, that album go crazy. You got Avant. You got Jaheim. I've been listening to, I feel like Jaheim's best album was The Makings of a Man. You got Jaheim, you got Joe, and then you got, damn, I can't think of this nigga name. He wasn't.
It's about Carl Thomas.
Carl Thomas is one, but I feel like Carl Thomas.
Carl Thomas a little better. No, he bitch for real.
Yeah. No, this dude.
What's Carl Thomas song? The one with
I like Summer Rain.
At all. Yeah, that's the one where
crying because she going back to her
and
husband.
I wish I never met her.
But that Summer Rain go crazy by Carl Thomas. David Hollins. I think that's his name.
David Hollister.
Yeah, David Hollister. Okay.
He used to be in Backstreet.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he got a crazy album. He got this song about how he seen like his old like jump off, like his old freak.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. It's so crazy running into you.
It's so funny that you bringing that song up. Because Shorty always playing that in the barbershop.
Yeah, my dad always playing that.
Yeah. Yeah, them niggas just alike.
Yeah.
But nah, definitely bring back that dirty Mac and music, man. That shit be. But yeah, that player shit. This album though is fucking crazy.
Nigga David House said, "We would do it anywhere. Eye contact, and it was over. That's when I was wilding out, and I could care less about a woman getting hurt. But now, seeing you reminds me of all the nights I used to beat it up. And I still want to, but I can't." That's crazy as fuck.
Singing. This is shit niggas was singing. Like, corny ass niggas.
That was some real OG shit, though.
But this nigga got, this album right here, bro. You Know What's Up. Say what, say what,
and
say
the
what.
remix with,
Shawty got,
the remix of You Know What's Up with Left Eye, that shit. She said that bit.
Say what, say what, say what. Then they got Tell me what. I mean, Shorty got her eyes. Shorty got her eyes on me. Talking fast to a girl, what you gonna do? All right. So then we got that. So that
past 3
girl, what's it gonna be? Yeah. So we got that. Then where I want to be. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Number 5, This Love.
This yeah.
And then number
I think
6.
Have You Seen is what I was thinking about. The
Yeah.
nah. Okay, yeah.
And then 6 is All Her Love. She gives me all her love. Yeah. That's why I said pussy must have been different back in the day.
They don't make albums like that.
Yeah,
no more.
this nigga was singing about being a side nigga. It's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm never gonna leave.
Yeah.
I will be this bitch side nigga for the rest of my fucking life. And I love her. And I know she with her family right now. Like, pussy not the same.
They don't make albums like that.
Listen, number 7. And it's alright. Come on, bro. Like, I'm like, it's some shit on here, bro. Like, it's some shit on here.
Nigga, I'm old, bro. I remember buying that shit the week it came out.
Yeah. He won't hurt you.
I think my dad still got the CD version.
Yeah, I bought the CD when that bit came out.
Yeah, nah, this shit. That's why I said this album. That shit just goes so crazy.
No,
But
have you ever listened to Making of a Man's by
Jaheim? Yeah, Jaheim to me.
Listen to that whole album. We're gonna talk.
Yeah,
about
I gotta listen to it as an adult.
Nigga.
Nah, that nigga Jaheim.
I'm not like what you've been used to. I see
him for what he is now.
Listen to. Nah, Jaheim was one of the
What song that was when Jaheim had Romeo from the Steve Harvey show in it? He was in the music video.
Oh, I don't know. That's probably one of his bigger hits. But the Making of a Man, that wasn't prime Jaheim. That was like settling into retirement Jaheim. But it's a great fucking
I remember
album.
when it came out.
They got that song, Hush, Hush, you don't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody. Nigga is singing a song about sleeping with his best friend wife. Keep it on the hush. Hush. He is just too close to me. This is not supposed to be, but I can't keep you away from me. Sometimes I
see,
wish
niggas
this
be
never,
rapping about
happening
when they be killed.
But then I'm so glad that it's happening. Girl, I don't know what to do. Should've never got caught up with you. Should've never ever started. Gotta get you about my closet. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, that might have been a nigga.
Nah, you gotta listen to the whole song.
That might have been a nigga.
Nah.
And Jaheim be wearing his hairline.
Listen to that album.
The Mayor of Whoville.
Yeah. They finally starting to get him. He on tour. I think he was on tour with Keisha Cole and them.
Oh, that's a down bad tour.
Well, he was down at the lowest of the low. That nigga was looking strung out.
Yeah.
So
all right, man. Let's get to hygiene tips. You got one?
I mean,
I got one. Excuse me.
yeah, I'm gonna just piggyback off you.
Gotta say, for me, it's floss this week. Y'all boys, make sure y'all floss. I keep some dental. The picks. I like the picks, not the toothpicks, but like the floss that got the little pick in there. I like those or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all just make sure y'all floss after y'all eat, man.
I would say yesterday I spent my whole day just cleaning my house, like just cleaning, doing.
That'd be important. A deep
clean.
clean.
Because I did a deep clean because it's like when your environment is clean, you
feel better. Yeah, you can tell that. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing. This just like for the niggas out there and for the jits and shit or whoever. I'm gonna put y'all on. This is a secret, so don't tell nobody. But potion. This for cleaning your shoes. We got some shit that we make called potion. So potion is you just get you some hot water, some dish soap or whatever, put it in the water, let that shit bubble up, get you like a bottle cap of bleach, put it in there, mix it up real good or whatever. You can clean your shoestrings in there and all or whatever. So y'all get your little toothbrush, dip it in the potion, mix that shit up, and then go ahead and clean your shit off. And then you can take your shoestrings, dump it in there, mix it in there, and then just string bitches along.
If you got shoes with color or fabric, if you don't use bleach, I always put a little dash of Fabuloso. Yeah, I do soap, hot water, Fabuloso. Yeah, and then the toothbrush.
Yeah. I'm a grown man now. I don't be cleaning my shoes no more. I hit them bitches off with a little wipe, but they don't get that much dirty.
I actually
like
just
that.
put my forces in the washer.
Yeah,
they air drying now.
Yeah, no, the forces you gonna have to bring them bitches back to life here. I hate to say it.
I got a cleaning kit though.
I hate to say it, bro. Like,
Them niggas in the mall got me one time.
yeah, they got you. Yeah, never.
No, the kid worked good though.
I'm sure it do, but them niggas just piss me off. Them scum of the earth.
Yeah, I don't like people who beg for sales and shit. I can't do that type of job.
I had a lady offer to fuck me one time to try to sell me some shit. When
They be.
I swear to God, my homegirl, shout out to my homegirl Lex. I was in the mall in Tallahassee. I done blew a whole refund check in that motherfucker. I got 30 bags. And the lady, she was like foreign. She fine as hell. And she like talking to me or whatever. And then she was like, yeah, like you should get this one. You know, it's nice. She was like, you know, you was in the shower. You know, me and you shower together sometimes. Like talking to me like that.
I'm like, oh really?
I'm like, oh word. And then so my homegirl come up or whatever. And she don't know if this is my girlfriend or nothing. This is my homegirl. Like, she pretty, you know what I'm saying? So, like, she was like, oh, like, you know, Lucky, what you doing? Blah, blah, blah. So the lady was like, oh, like, this is your, you know, she was like, he's very handsome. Like, you guys use this in the shower. Like, you know, we shower together. Like, was on some, like, real, I'm like, for a sale? Like, you definitely got to America.
Yeah.
Like, in one of those, like, yeah, like, you know, on the back of a pickup truck.
No, them motherfuckers.
In an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, no, the hustles be different. And, like.
You're willing to fuck me to get me to buy a $50 bottle of face moisturizer? Yeah, no, I don't think you definitely not allowed to be working.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that remind me of like Waist Deep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Waist Deep when Megan Good. Our movies back in the day were horrible. I just want to say that I watched Tuka play that game last night and it kind of sticks. But before we go,
don't put that on all movies because our movies was good. And those type of movies were horrible.
No. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like, I'm talking about like our classics. Like, think about like Waist Deep, right?
Remember, I never liked Waist Deep.
But like, it's so
That's not
fucking,
a classic to me.
No, it's not a classic, but it's so fucking bad. Like, just think about this, right? Remember Megan Good, right? Remember Megan Good?
You know how you
movie?
feel about Lala? That's how I feel about.
Oh no, I agree. Megan Good is a horrible actress.
Horrible.
But I'm just saying, remember Megan Good, right? Mm-hmm. What was her situation in that movie from the top of your head?
I think she was like a prostitute.
Everybody, what's your recollection of Megan Good in Waist Deep?
Oh, she was just setting niggas up, basically.
No, Megan Good was being forced to sell, like, it's forced to be a booster
By the game.
by another nigga. He was like a pimp. He never, and this is the craziest part. He never was shown on the screen. His name was like Peanut or like Lil P or some shit like that.
Oh.
But in that movie, bro, like, she was being forced to sell clothes.
I'm gonna be completely honest. The acting is so bad to me.
The movie terrible.
I've never sat and watched the whole.
The movie is horrible, but like, think about it, bro. Like, Megan Good, a nigga had Megan Good. Like, instead of her selling her body, he had her. And not saying that he should, but she was forced into being a booster, bro.
And during that time, that was like really big during the bootleg.
But they did use her to set.
I was about to say, I thought she was because she.
Yeah, they did use her, but her actual. Yeah, but her actual job though was like she was like being forced to sell clothes. Like, nigga, if you don't come back with enough of these clothes sold, I'm beating your ass.
I'm gonna be completely honest. During that time, that was like big when bootlegging was going around. So when I did watch that movie, I don't really know what the fuck was going on because it was dark.
It was dark as fuck. Through it. And that was one of them bootlegs that came with like a cover too.
Yeah,
that man had a real DVD case.
Oh yeah, we stayed with them bootlegs. Now when you got a good bootleg, you be like, yes. But some of them bootlegs, like, bro, niggas really used to pop up a camera in the theater in bootleg movies. What the fuck?
They still doing that shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I thought that shit was a comic view joke. You remember when niggas just be like, oh, somebody stood up and was like, this the best part.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a corny comic view joke, but I remember one time watching Blue Streak on bootleg, and niggas had got up like, hey, I'm sitting over here. And niggas was hopping up like, hey, nigga, pass that popcorn.
Yeah, I used to see niggas walking through the movies and all.
You know what, like, used to be the worst bootlegs? Tyler Perry movies, bro. Because, like, them shits, the audience would go fucking crazy, bro.
Black people love Tyler Perry. Them old people.
Tyler Perry.
Nah. Bootlegs was some shit. We used to have the bootlegs. You used to get ghetto brawls.
The fight shits, yeah.
Ghetto brawls. Volume 2.
My dad used to buy them shits from golf fair.
I still remember this music.
It was a nigga who used to sell them shits.
It used to come on. It's like dun, 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 dun.
Whole time that shit was just like a fight comp on YouTube.
Bitches just fighting.
Yeah, motherfucking. I remember back in the G, nigga used to be selling the DVDs and shit. He used to have like a little menu, but the top half would be like the DVDs he had, and then the bottom half would be all the flicks and shit. Like I remember coming up, nigga had the Kim K shit and
I don't know what type of bootleg man you had.
yeah, nah, nigga had that. He was a
The
real.
mines used to have a big thing. You open up the thing and you go through it. The
little Rolodex
with the
and shit.
slots
Yeah.
And he used to have
The
CDs.
book, the black book. Yeah. Nah, that nigga had the menu.
Went crazy. That shit was like only like 6 minutes.
That
The
shit
Kim
was
K
so
shit?
boring.
Yeah, that shit was like 6 minutes.
Yeah. Well, it's
That shit was so boring. Like,
No, it's cool.
you seen Reggie just did Shannon Sharp. He asked him about it. He told me, what did he remember? He said the smell. Ain't the first time I heard that about Kim K.
I think that's hate.
No, that ain't the first time I heard that.
Nigga, you don't know nobody who know Kim K.
No, I done heard it in the media. I done heard it in the media. They say the same thing about K. Michelle. I fuck with K. Michelle though.
Yeah, niggas be saying shit. He told me I remember the smell. Nigga still pushed through though. He was in there. They was there for a couple days.
That Armenian cat was probably a little zesty.
That's nothing but a spicy white.
Yeah.
Ain't it?
Foreign cat be hitting.
Yeah, that is.
You put
That
that
was his girlfriend anyway. That nigga.
Yeah,
Oh,
nigga-
they was together?
Yeah, they was together.
Oh
bro.
yeah, I think I did see that. And then when they got released, like they wasn't together. But
Yeah, but no, they was together for sure. Yeah, like they was really that shit. I don't that you.
Kim K used to have like a unibrow and shit.
Nah, Kim K always been bad. But she no, you tripping. She always been bad. Her high school picture, she bad.
She was alright.
You tripping.
She was decent.
Kim K, niggas sleep like now. I think niggas done got so used to her. But Kim Kardashian like 15 fucking years ago, bro. Like or like 10 years. Like when we was in high school, like
Yeah,
Kim
no, she was
Kardashian
bad.
was fucking elite. Like
I
it
just
was once
never-
she started going kind of bad with the surgery, but her face always her original face.
By the time they
fire.
popped, I didn't fetishize those type of women that look like that. So it was like,
Yeah.
But
No,
when
I'm-
I was younger, like catch me in middle school, elementary school, like I did fetishize white girls. Like I thought Katy Perry was bad.
Yeah. Nah, nigga, I'm from the South Side, nigga. We got Bosnians, nigga. I fuck. Remember the story? Remember the story I was telling about when Shay was here?
Which one?
About her when she ratted on me because the girl I was fucking that she told on me about looked like Kim Kardashian. I was mad about that. Yeah. I was mad about that.
Yeah, now I feel like out of the Kardashians,
Shout out to the Bosnian community.
to me the best looking one, like
Kim. We counting Kendall and Kylie?
I was about to say, I'm gonna go Kylie after the surgery. I think Kylie look good.
Smart out of the Kardashians.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean, I know she's not a Kardashian, she a Jenner, but
yeah,
I feel like I like Kylie.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Kim. I'm picking Prime. We talking about everybody Prime.
Kim ass looks crazy now.
We talking about
Oh,
everybody Prime. Because we
okay.
talk. Because I'm not gonna like
Well, I
Kylie look
can't-
better
I
than
can't-
45-year-old Kim.
I can't. Yeah, I can't pick Kylie because Prime Kylie, she was too young. That's a little sick.
taking
Wait.
Kim look better now.
Wait.
No,
Wait.
Prime Kylie is like when she was with Tiger. Like she was barely grown. Like she had just got grown. That's Prime Kylie.
You cleaned that up good.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Because you created that Prime for her. Because
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that's Prime Kylie.
That is Prime Kylie. That's when she had the most influence. Like girls was dying to be Kylie Jenner. Kylie.
But look wise, Prime Kylie was like
That's when she got them lip fillers.
2020, 2019.
Hell no.
Yeah, when she was in the WAP video.
Yeah, like when like
She
looking.
was in that video.
Yes.
I mean, I think she still look good.
Yeah, no, like I'm but like yeah, no, like it's like
Kim fucked me up with the ant booty. I can't get with it.
yeah, but that's not Prime Kim though.
What's Prime Kim?
Prime Kim is like
Kim always looked just like a damn. I almost said just hairy to me. Like she looked like one of them girls who got hairy arms.
you not qualified queen.
Yeah, like I don't know. But Kim is pretty though.
Yeah, no,
Shit, Chloe Surgeon done did his thing too.
nah. I mean, I'm not jacking that, bro. I'm not jacking that.
Why? Cause she big.
Cause she look like OJ.
No, she like Shrek.
Yeah, she not cute. Like, no.
I think she decent.
She actually, her and Lala actually looking like now they new faces.
You see her Sissy by Lala?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted you to swipe through because they was trying to be shady. They put her old face on there.
Oh, for real?
With her and Serena old face.
Oh, damn! We should talk about this and what it is, what it ain't. This pod is over now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just wrap this shit up and then we can talk about it off the camera. We might talk about it later.
Nothing.
Go ahead.
I was talking about Serena.
Oh no, don't do that. Come on, bro. Let's go.
No, I fought with Serena.
All right, now you heard what Kendrick said, nigga. Don't speak on Serena, bro.
No, I fought with Serena. But they was trying to be shady the shade room. They put an old picture of her on Lala because you know they look different now. So
Yeah, they look real different.
very different.
Yeah. And whatchamacallit now. Speaking of 2 can't play that game, Lala was in that shit DJing. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
All right, man. Well, this has been a good episode, man. Make sure y'all write into us too. Like DM us, y'all. Shout out to Rock House or email us and things like that. But we appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Paid N Bazed. Shout out Amp from R.I.O.P. on Behind the Cam. And yeah.
Shout out Ratchet and We Out Florida podcast too, man. For
Yes, sir.
stopping by with us.
It's your boy Low Key V.
And it's your main man, K. Brizzle.
And this is
Paid N Bazed.
It paid the bad house. Get money and wash your ass out.